What's going on? You are the first one. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this party started. The first event's already getting ready to load up here with the SLR show here tonight. It's going to be at the Limaland Motor Sports Park. Going to start things off here tonight at the SLR show. Good afternoon, good morning to you guys, and let's get it on. What up, KWL Grams? Good to see you this afternoon as we're getting ready to go. What's up, Penetrator? Good to see you as our super duper late models are here this afternoon. And we got a pretty good lineup here tonight as we'll see how many late models will get here this afternoon as we got our first night already ready to go. Alrighty, so we'll see how many cars we get for the super duper late models here this afternoon. 8 laps each heat, and so far it's a good start here tonight as we'll see how who, what, where, why joins. Again, these are our B-Class Super Duper Late Model drivers going to be joining up here this afternoon, and we'll see. As you got pressure control in that number 7 machine, we'll load a different color here today to kind of make things interesting. So give me 1 second. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and load everything in. There you go. That's a little bit better colors, I would suppose. We'll go ahead and turn that off, and we will get this thing underway. Super duper late models here at the Limaland Motor Sports Park start off tonight's racing action with present control in that number 7P and a few other guys. You'll have the 115 Dane Norris showing up here this afternoon, and a few other guys. Tyler Spradley and that number 51. That's going to be their new number 30B out of the Stapleton Truckee. McDonald Maestri, the Big Al's Guns, a chosen few. That'll be Justin Bennyfield going to be joining us here this afternoon as super duper late models will be rolling in here at the Limaland Motor Sports Park for 50 laps of racing action here this afternoon. Mason, thank you for the latest share. Welcome to the channel. So as we continue on this afternoon, as we have our super late models, again, these are our quote-unquote, how do you join the league? Well, there's a link in the SLR Discord. You're more than welcome to feel free to join in, and then after that, it's just everything is literally just to join in. These ones here for the super late models tonight, you got to have the B-Class license. And that's really about it. There's no payments, no nothing. I do all this free out of the kindness of my heart. And nobody can tell me what to do. We do have a monthly money race that's already starting to gain some traction already. But last money race we ran, it was super late models at the Eldora Speedway. And we paid out fully right on there. I believe what was his name? Jesse Newsome walked away with $100, and we made it kind of interesting as well. We had open qualifying, we had everything else. Brinks DB, good to see you this afternoon. Alrighty, so it looks like we're going to have enough for 2 heat races here tonight. The 7P at present control on the Speedway. More or less a sprint car driver out there today, and her Burns Ray, thank you for the awesome heart me. We appreciate you. Tyler Spradley joins us here this afternoon for the Trackside Dynamics number 51 here for tonight's super duper late model. See a super late model driver called Raleigh Knoll, Corey Sibley. Got a few other guys. Nicholas Eli will be also out here tonight. Jared Wharton, present control. Kinder Tosh. Trip Whitmire out of Texas. The youngster will be here. Currently now 15. What up, Brett Wheeler? Good to see you all the way from Australia. Good to see you, man. As our super late model program here tonight, we got about a 50 lapper. Looks like we will have just enough cars for 2 heat races, 2 8-lap heat races this afternoon as everybody's on the bottom shelf of the Speedway. We'll see if we can get these guys to move up. All cars to the outside of the Speedway. All cars to the outside of the Speedway. Both corners, please. Get a little bit of track prep. See you guys burning that bottom, and I'll try to get 2 lanes out of this if I can. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's going to be a pretty good night of racing, I believe. It's our B-Class 2000 I-rating super duper late models. Got a few other guys joining in late as well. And hopefully, you know, we get some good down-to-earth racing. I know it's been kind of rough here these past couple of days, but we trimmed down some of the guys up, did not make the cut. We continue to trim it down once again. So Yeah, that's kind of where we're at with everything so far. And yeah, that's really about it. We got another guy coming in just late. Give you 5 minutes, you'll be there. Hopefully you bring your powder donuts with you too. Cameron Cormier joins us in the 142 as we get about 30 seconds yet of hot laps, and I'll move into Lanier Speedway. I'll try to keep everything rolling as quickly as I can. I know you guys want to appreciate everybody for coming out here and watching the races as they do, and that's really about it. Checkered flag's about to wave, and it's time to get it down to a little bit of racing here tonight at the SLR show. Cool deal. Let's get on with it, shall we? Alrighty. As President Control's got Barry's car on the wall here for the final remaining laps, we got a very what up glazed donut hashtag for you page. I love it. Alrighty. Anybody want that EOL penalty? Y'all raced here before, you know how things go. Anybody want one? How do you get these, Justin Garst? Well, these ones here are free open shows for you to join. You must have a B-Class license, 2000 iRacing or better to get in these. Follow the rules and don't act like a ding-dong. Real talk. That's really how it is. Everything I say is how we do, and you know, it's a dictatorship, you know. It is what it is. Yeah, I'll tell you, hopefully this one's gonna go pretty good. I hope it's gonna go good. I really hope this is gonna go good for you, as these super duper late models are here. We also have pro late models. They're T-Class 1500 for the more of a novice type steel, but all these cars are modified out. They're not stock by any means, so you got to really come in here. You got to build a setup. They're a little bit faster. They're a little bit more out of control, which is kind of nice, and things like that. So we got a whole lot of things that we're doing here tonight.
I'll take an EOL, Pete.
You got it, Jared. All right, that'll make it even. 15 car, you may move right on up beside the 28. 321, you may line up behind Cody B. McDonald. All right, gentlemen, let's go. Let's get on the show. All starts are on the leader anywhere in 3 and 4. Leader may fire in turn 3 and turn 4, so there is no jump starts. Other than that, you guys know the drill. You guys seen the SLR Discord. We got to go to these levels, so let's go racing. Alrighty, so Cameron Cormier, the modified driver in real life, got to start on the pole in this one in the Augie. I can't read the rest of that. Skyline Designs, Majula State number 42 with Cameron Cormier. To the outside is Wife Races Race Cars. It's going to be Corey Sibley in the Midwest Fence, number 99. You'll have the number 28M out of Stapleton Trucking. That's going to be Cody B. McDonald. You've got the Gears Unlimited number 15 on Nicholas Eli. It'll be the number 321 to Jacob Bowens, the 11 to Kinder Tosh, and Jared Wharton as we are underway. Church, we're running super late models tonight, B-Class 2K or better. As I'm in the wrong channel. I was in the wrong channel there for a second as our super late models continue to roll. As a 42 of Cameron Cormier is your race leader. It'll be the 999 of Sibley, tiptoe on the bottom. We got the number 28 of Cody B. McDonald. It's a very heavy darkening the racetrack so far, but as this all the number 42 of Cameron Cormier steal that, the race leader simply all over the back bumper up. We got the number 28 of Cody B. McDonald as these super late models rip here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. Best lap time of 11.904 for Jacob Bowens as Cameron Cormier and that number 42 holds off the charge of Corey Sibley. Gonna try to look to the outside. 5 out of 8 here for these super late models, and here comes Sibley with the door on the bottom side. It's gonna be the 42 of Cormier still holding off that charge. And you got Cody B. McDonald to the inside. Like I said, Super tonight. Nicholas Eli to the inside is a 321. That's going to be Mr. Jacob Owens in that 4th spot. As racing for that race lead, you got the 2 to go in the air this time by. As it's still going to be the 42 of Cormier, your race leader. As Sibley tried high, Sibley tried low. Man, he is trying everywhere to get around them. As Sibley gets back to the bottom side, not going to get there just yet. Thank you for the follow, Juice. Welcome to the channel. White flag in the air this time around. Cameron Cormier continuing to roll to the bottom. It's a hot bottom Sunday here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park, and it's going to be all Cameron Cormier from green to checkered. Sibley, McDonald, Nicholas Eli, Jacob Owens, and Kinder Tosh will be your finishing order here for heat race number 1. Super duper late models here this afternoon. We do, Jack. We sure do. It's B-Class 2000 here tonight for our super duper late model program. We'll get heat race number 2 lined up. Remember, everybody makes a race, everybody makes these shows, and we have 16 cars here for our first event. Offer any OLs of the field? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, Supers all night tonight. The SLR Discord has voted. Nobody wants one. You've got it. Dane, you can fire anywhere in 3 and 4. You guys, if you're in the Discord, you should have seen the drivers meeting. And there you go. Thank you for the like there, Jason Bullsey. Good to see ya as we have heat race number 2 going to be lining up here tonight. Jack, thank you for the latest follow as well. The 115 of Dane Norris and the McDonald Masonry stumbled the trucking. Gonna be the 115 from Tony Stewart Racing of Dane Norris. To the outside, it's gonna be the Newsome Technologies number 17. That's gonna be Mason Cassidy. Thank you for the like and share. As you want the number 30B, that's gonna be Justin Bennyfield. He'll be on the inside. Thank you for liking the share, liking the stream, the race on Dylan. As it's gonna be Preston Control from the Dugar Trucking Control Motorsports number 7P. On the inside, it's gonna be the Trackside Dynamics number 51. The Solon Transportation of Tyler Spradley. To the outside, another Stapleton Trucking 336. It's the owner of Sean Stapleton. You got the Longhorn chassis number 2. That's going to be Austin Davis. As we're ready to go, thank you for the latest shares. Thank you for the latest follow Speedway. As we are ready to get at her, Super Late Models once again underway here at the Lima Lamenter Sports Park. Once again, all these drivers will be able to make it in tonight's show. Glaze Donut, thank you for the awesome heartbeat. We appreciate you as the outside lane starting to go in, and look at Preston Control make the outside lane work over that 30B of Mr. Justin Bennyfield. Bennyfield back to the inside. Control is going to be on the wall. Bennyfield right back to the inside. Racing continues off at turn number 4. Tyler Spradley right there behind him in that number 51. 3 out of 8. What a slider as Justin Bennyfield showed the rear quarter panel to the 7 of Control. A little bit of bump and run action off of turn number 4 as you guys halfway to go. Thank you for the latest share, Mr. Speedway. Pulse, I can't see the rest of it, but thank you so much. As we continue on down to the backstretch, Dane Norris of the 115 still gonna be your race leader. It'll be the Mason Cassidy number 17. 5 out of 8 on the deal. As here comes the number 7P at Preston Control to the inside. Hopefully done hit it infield tractor tires. The race for the lead is gonna start to get really good. Mason Cassidy to the inside of Dane Norris. They rub a little bit coming on a 4 with 3 to go. Super duper late model action tonight as it's the 115 of Dane Norris, your leader. Mason Cassidy gonna take a look to the inside. Not gonna be able to get there. 2 to go in the air. Thank you for the follow there, Justin Merkel. We appreciate ya. As we continue on here this afternoon with 2 to go, it's still Dane Norris in the Stapleton Trucking number 115. You got the Newsome Industries number 17 as the battle continues on. White flag gonna be in the air this time around as it's gonna be the 115 of Norris. Once again, through the middle of 3 and 4. Cassidy to the inside. Throws the nudge and not going to be able to get there. It's Dane Norris, Cassidy, Preston Control, Bennyfield, Tyler Spradley, all of this Davis, and Mr. Stapleton will be your field. And no, unfortunately, Speedway, I actually have a little bit of iRating and safety requirements to come out here and go racing with us. It's a B class 2K or better for our super late models. Oh man, I'll tell you, when you get in the groove of things, it is just great. Glaze Donut, thank you for the latest share. I welcome you. Alrighty. Well, we got 16 super duper late models. Joe, thank you for the latest show. Roz, good to see you this afternoon. Alright. Thanks, Cameron. Okay. Offer EOLs of the field. 50 laps. Anybody want one? Yes, no, maybe so.
I'll take one, Pete.
You got... Anybody else? What up, Kason? Good to see ya. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. Hey, thank you so much, Joe. It takes one big group to be able to do it. Case, good to see you this afternoon. That's what it takes, man. It just takes a good group of people to want to go racing, and you could really do a whole lot of awesome things. So it looks like you got about 30 more seconds remaining. Hey, my day's just started. I don't know about everybody else. What up, Hofer Racing? I think I fixed my problem. I think with me doing That vertical deal kind of copied you a little bit, but I think that did the trick. What track is next? Lanier for our super late model program here tonight. All right, boys, y'all know the drill. All starts on the leader in A3. If your fun meter gets pegged, please pull it into the infield safely. Don't full throttle in there and try to come out the other side, please. Don't straight line, buddy. Don't full send anything. Don't intentionally wreck anybody under yellow flag conditions. Gentlemen, these are all tryout races. If I see something I don't like, I will not ask you to come back. Just think of it as being on the track, man. You start a fight, you do something silly or stupid, use a car as a weapon, you will not be invited back. We're here to go racing. No mirrors, no spotter racing. There's a brake pedal. Please use it. Other than that, we're going to Lanier next for the super late models. Good luck, boys. Top three coming on down to the front stretch. And let's get ready to go. What up, Wiki? Good to see ya. Hey, you know what? I can use all the help in the world. And yeah, Hofer, it seemed to be working so far. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. As the super late models are here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. Guys, this is going to be the 42 of Cameron Cormier with Dane Norris on the outside. Corey Sibley in third. To the outside is going to be the number 17 on Mason Cassidy. On the inside will be Cody B. McDonald at number 28. The 7P at Preston Control. Nicholas Eli, Justin Bettyfield. It'll go to Mr. Jacob Owens. How about the 51 on Tyler Spradley, as we are green here for the Super Late Models here on Lima Land. Super duper late models racing in turns 1, 20, and 2. And looks like everybody, oh, nope, Tyler Spradley is going to go straight into the wall. First turn, first lap, and catch a bunch of race cars. Tyler Spradley in the 51 is going to be our first EOL penalty, as he's going to go straight up the racetrack. I guess whatever he had did not work out too well for him, as Bradley's going to go straight into the backstretch wall for our first EOL penalty already. Wow. First EOL penalty going right to Mr. Spradley, as his car didn't turn. It went straight into the fence. So go ahead and double file these cars up. We'll go 1 to green as quickly as we can. We will go double file 1 to green as quickly as we can. Those that are coming out of the pitch might want to go out now. What up, T28? Come on down now, boys. Once again, I do black flag for too much damage on the race car. No spoiler, no nose, you'll be done. Tyler Spradley just going to get out just in the nick of time. Let's go ahead and check his car real quick and see if he's got a nose. He does. He's got a spoiler. He's got his first EOL penalty, and we are ready to go. Thank you, Hofner Racing. All right, let's get back into business here. We're back to green flag editions, and usually when that first caution waves, it really messes everybody else up. Think about the awesome Hartney on top of it, as we are back underway. 3 out of 50. I've seen a lot of brake checking and a lot of usage going on here already, as it's going to be Cameron Cormier in that 42, going to be your current race leader. You have Dane Norris in the 115, as he'll roll to the top shelf with the 999 and Corey Sibley as well. It's going to be the 17. That's going to be, oh, you already know, that's going to be Mason Cassidy with the number 28 of Cody B. McDonald, as racing continues. 5 out of 50 here with the Lima Land Motorsports Park. Nicholas Eli coming back here for a minute in the Gears Unlimited number 15 with the Advanced Auto Parts on the side of that door. I've not seen Nicholas Eli in a long time. Good to see him coming out here. And Trent, thank you for the latest follow. As we continue on here tonight, we have our first yellow flag underway by Tyler Spradley, as we still have 15 cars on the speedway. 7 out of 50 for the super late models. Now these guys have a lot of horsepower. He took a little bit of weight out of them, and there comes Raleigh Knoll. Knoll with a good run to the outside, and he's going to make himself into that 6th spot rather quickly, as Raleigh Knoll in that Speed Ranch machine. I know he races real life rate cars as well. I believe super late models, if I'm correct about us. He's going to go through the middle with 3 and 4. It's going to be Cody B. McDonald right there in front of him. 9 out of 50 here for the super late models tonight, as it's still Cameron Cormier, your race leader. Joe, thank you for the latest share. We thank you so much, as we get about 9 out of 50 here this afternoon, and they still continue on racing. 10 out of 50, get about 40 to go here for the super late models. Again, B-Class 2000i rating or better, as it's going to be still Cameron Cormier, that number 42, still your leader, but here comes Dane Norris flashing before my eyes. 11 out of 50. So it's still the 115 of Norris, so go to the 999 of Corey Sibley. You'll have have the number 17 of Mason Cassidy, as Cassidy's all over the back bumper of him. 12 out of 50 here this afternoon. You can join if you have a 2000 hybrid or better, but I really recommend you coming out here and taking an EOL penalty and get used to things. Some of these guys are some of the baddest drivers on the iRacing sim, man, and they are really putting on a show for the fans here tonight. Cody B. McDonald, as we got Tyler Spradley pulling his race car in. He's calling in tonight at number 51 machine. Appreciate Tyler Spradley for pulling it in after he ran straight in the wall and got a little bit of repair work done, but that car does not seem to be happy with him, and thank you for keeping the race green for everybody else. All right, so it's still Sibley and company is about single file, nose and tail around the speedway. A couple looks on the inside as Mason Cassidy in the 17 currently in that 4th spot. Look at Riley Nolan at 07 ride up 10 spots from his starting position, man. He has found something as he's gonna go to the top shelf. You'll have the number 17 of Cassidy to the end right there in front of him as Riley Nolan goes up from 15th to the 5th spot already, so plus 10 here this afternoon. As it's at 7 and 0, he's going to get to the inside. Mason Cassidy hot on his heels, 18 out of 50 here this afternoon. Good battle here between Jacob Owens at 321 and the 7P of Pressing Control. Justin Bennyfield at 30P will be the 11 machine. That's going to be Kinder Tosh with a 0. Welcome back to the iRacing scene. Trip Whitmere got a chance to talk to the young driver. He used to be here when he was like 11 years old. Now he's 15, running asphalt now. He'd also got multiple championships and multiple wins in that JCR number 0 machine. So welcome Trip Whitmere back to the stage. It'll go to Jared Warpin and Austin Davis here as well, as is all the number 42 of Cameron Cormier. About 30 yet to go here tonight. You got the 115 of Dane Norris. Meanwhile, the 999 is going to be Mr. Sibley. You have the number 17 of Mason Cassidy. So far, a pretty good straightforward race. Thank you for the latest follow there, GMC, as you have the 15 of Eli up to the top shelf with the 28 of Cody B. McDonald. 22 out of 50, getting close to halfway to go already here for these super late models. Trip Whitmere going to the bottom shelf with the 11 of Tosh in the 11. Trip Whitmere to the inside as they are definitely getting deep there, boss. What's going on? 23 out of 50 here for the Pro Super Late models tonight. Usually we run our C-Class Pro Late models, but the Super Late models are in town here this afternoon. So you got halfway in the area this time around. Hey, Wiki, man, good luck on your race car, man. 26 to go as the 115 of Norris now to the top shelf. Corey Sibley finding the bottom of a turn number 2. Internet really starting to hurt Dane Norris once again as Mason Cassidy got a little racy. He threw a little bit of an elbow to the 999 to Corey Sibley, but Ryan, no in the 07 going to go to the inside shelf. Now things are starting to get a little good here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. Riley Knoll just said, beep, beep, get out the way. As Riley Knowles gave the old door shot to Corey Sibley coming off of turn number 4, and Sibley was able to keep the car gathered around, but it'll be the 07 of Riley Knowles. He'll be back into that 4 spot. And you're welcome, Wiki. As the 17 of Cassidy going to get to the inside of Dane Norris. We got 2 lanes here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park once again. As it's past Mason Cassidy finding something on the bottom. Look at Riley Knoll just absolutely burying the right rear quarter panel off the wall. 22 to go, and Corey Cormier has led every single one of them so far. With 21 to go this time, Dane Norris might be holding up the 07 of Riley Knoll as he's got the 17 of Cassidy to the inside. Knowles going to give him the old little bit of a nudge as Dane Norris going to be forced to cut to the inside 3 wide as Riley Knoll with a 2-car slider in turn 1 and 2. Down on the backstretch, thank you, Hoover Racing, with the awesome share as here comes Mason Cassidy with a slide job for the 2nd slide. Riley Knoll gets it in the back bumper of him. What a save! And there's another slider once again for Riley Knoll. Knoll going to get himself back to the 2nd slide. It Mason Cassidy back to the inside. Racing down to turn 3 and 4. Cassidy on the bottom shelf. It's going to be Riley Knoll to the outside. 18 to go. Knowles going to bang the right rear quarter panel, lose a little bit of time to the 17 of Cassidy to the inside as Corey Cormier just continues to drive away as he's your race leader with 17 to go. 2 cars out of this race, Sean Stapleton and Mr. Tyler Spradley with 17 to go. Mason Cassidy through the middle of the speedway in 3 and 4. Raleigh Knoll really loves to bury the right rear quarter panel off the wall, and he's going to try the low side in turns 1 and 2. Cassidy in the middle this time. We'll see if Knoll's going to try a slide job. No, he's going to try to roll the slow bottom in 3 and 4. Unable to do so. Mason Cassidy will move back into the second spot. Good showing here as Cassie, just barely got around Raleigh Knoll. As here comes the 15 of Nicholas Eli with a good slider in that third spot. As the 07, that's going to be Mr. Raleigh Knoll back to the inside. It'll be Eli in that 15 to the top shelf, and it looks like tires might be a factor here in just a minute. But the question is, can Mason Cassidy in at number 17, can he catch your race leader? Oh, no, we got Raleigh Knoll, Nicholas Eli, what a save off of turn number 2. As the 07 of Knoll got right into the 15 of Eli. As the 999 had to slam on the brakes to avoid him. That'll put the 15 of Eli into that third slot as these guys continue. Yes, sir, Lucas, I sure am. As now he's hard in the wall. He's going to get out of the speedway. Raleigh Knoll has destroyed his race car with 11 to go. Yes, I am, Lucas. I am not a driver. I'm a host and an announcer and an official. As it's all Mason Cassidy's got to have 10 laps to go this time around. Cameron Cormier has absolutely dominated this race so far. He's led every single lap across the way. Now, there's no mirrors and no spotters in these races, so this is going to be a fun one. Cormier does not have any idea where the 17 may or may not be closing in on him. Jared Ward, there's going to be some lap down traffic. So will the number 2 of Austin Davis. The 321, that's going to be Jacob Owens. That's going to be our top next back of the field cars about to go a lap down. As Cormier, Mason Cassidy are single filed out. The 15 of Nicholas Elon, the 999 of Corey Sibley, the 115 of Dane North with the number 28M. Hey, I like that name, Rise 26, as we continue racing here, and it gets to the middle side of the speedway here at Lima Land. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate ya. We get about 6 to go, and Mason Cassidy is starting to close in on your race leader of Cameron Cormier. Cormier has led every single lap in that number 42. Give me a high five. We got 5 to go this time by. As Cormier down to the back stretch, you got Mason Cassidy at number 17 working right through the slick. Travis, thank you for the latest follow. Welcome to the channel with 4 to go. And Mason Cassidy's really starting to reel in that number 42 of Mr. Cameron Cormier. After that's going to go to the number 15 of Nicholas Eli. They're going to go side by side. Cormier to the top shelf, and Mr. Cassidy with 3 to go. 3 to go, and Cormier's going to go back to the outside. Can he hold on? As you're going to see the 2 to go this time around. 2 to go for the number 42 of Mr. Cameron Cormier. Mason Cassidy stalking the 42. One last chance. Coming through 3 and 4. The white flag will be in the air. What will Mason Cassidy do as the white flag waves? Thank you for the follow, Lucas, as it's going to be lap down traffic will not be a factor. Cameron Cormier, last set of corners. Mason Cassidy dives into him, gets into him down the front stretch. It's going to be a drag race to the line. It's Cameron Cormier. Top 3, come on down. Oh my goodness, what a race! Woo! I can make that work, gentlemen. I'll see you in DC. What a race! Holy smokes, what a move by Mason Cassidy, and got him right into the left side wheel there and really tried to make that move stick. What a race! My goodness. Well, we got more racing coming up next, everybody. Oh, man, I love these super late models, man. They are just absolutely awesome as the top 3 is going to be rolling in here, and we'll go ahead and start getting the Lima Land Motorsports Park ready to go. I'm waiting to see Cameron Cormier. There he is. Let's bring him up, shall we? Cameron Cormier, your winner here at the SLR show, and technically is your first ever win.
Yeah, I think it's my first top 3 even, honestly.
What a race.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, let's talk
I was-
about this number 42 here a little bit. You started on the pole, pretty much led most of it, one yellow flag, and
Thank
you had a
for
number
stopping and
17
liking the
of
stream.
Cassidy on your bumper. Your thoughts?
Yeah, he was there at the end. I was just looking at the gap and just seeing him close and close and close. So just trying to find the line at the end. I thought I was on the top, but I think it was more middle. So that's why I moved down. But yeah, he was running a good race.
I'll tell you, what a real race indeed. And are you still running modified?
No, I never raced in real life. I
Okay,
think he got me
something
with
in the
someone
other
else.
one. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, the Skyline Designs number 42, Majula say his first ever SLR win here at a great race at Lima Land. Who do you get to thank?
Majula say Sweet Shop, James Schneider Racing, and then 1K Sim Shots and Skyline Designs, which is myself.
Hey, man, congratulations on your first ever win, boss.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Mason Cassidy, I think you did everything that you could possibly do to get around that leader, man.
Yeah, man. It's not enough time. I got held up a little bit and ran him down, but it was a good race. I had fun.
Let's talk about the move a little bit. I mean, hats off to you with the right front quarter, getting into the break there. You know, drag racing it down to the front stretch. That was a heck of a save.
Yeah, I'm not a dirty racer, but when it comes to a win on the last lap, I'll give you a little bumper to try to get something out of it. But it was fun. You know, I tried, and he was able to get some power back down without breaking the tires loose, and he got it. But I know it was close. But man, that was fun.
Hey, as long as you're having fun, I think a lot of people's forgotten that in the sim world, man. Just go out and have fun, man. Who do you get to thank for second?
Blake for everything he does setup wise for all of us. Coast to coast. Justin Byron for everything.
Thank
Jesse,
you for stopping and liking the stream.
you for putting on the races. My buddy Raleigh for watching. We'll be at the next one.
I'll see you in the next one, man. Congratulations on second. Lanier is loading up as we speak.
TN4, I see you there.
See you there, boss. Man, Dad, I'm sorry. When I do interviews, I try to keep it in there. Yes, I just recently got a job at the Big Diamond Speedway. I'm out of Pennsylvania. In 2025, I was a series announcer for the American All-Star Series. I traveled all over the state, and I got founded by doing this. And pretty much that's how all she wrote, man. And I appreciate you, Lucas. I really do. I used to be really wild back in the days. But other than that, man, it's been a good day, and it's really good when the drivers get together and they do their thing. And you know, it takes all of us to put on a show. Your local track is Lernerville? Sweet. I'm right out of the Chambersburg area, so I have Port Royal, I have Big Diamond, I have Lincoln, I have Port Royal, I have all sorts of things. I appreciate you, Dad. I really do. We have more racing coming up at the Lanier Speedway. Roman Warrior, thank you. Portsmouth open back up. That's great news. That's always great news to see in racetracks opening back up. You know what I mean? Yep. Don't go anywhere, though, boys. We have more super duper late model action. So you're out of Founda, Albany, and Saratoga. That's up in New York. I'm quite familiar with those. Great racetracks here for modifieds. I actually call modifieds in real life. Am I familiar with no. I have never been to Canada. I never ever been. Where are you out of there, Dad, if you don't mind me asking? You got 3 good tracks within an hour. So where are you guys out of? Let me know. Just let me know. I've been all the way down south of Georgia, been all the way to Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, Indiana, mostly Pennsylvania, Fargo, North Dakota. I've never been that far, Dad. I've never been that far. Granny's your favorite? Sweet. Well, we got the Lucas Oil. Am I familiar with Knoxville, Iowa? Who isn't familiar with Knoxville, Iowa? Your local racetrack is in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Hey, there you go. I was at Sugar Creek Raceway there, Crip FV2. I was there one time at Sugar Creek Raceway. Now, unfortunately, me leaving kind of ended my career there. But hey, you know, you go and do your thing. You've been You've been to the Knoxville Nationals twice so far. Great track. I don't discuss anybody's unbanning online, Bradley. I don't discuss anybody's bans or whatever online. So as we get ready to go with our racing action here this afternoon, we have more super duper late model action for another 50 lapper here at the Lima Land Motorsports Park. That's going to be our next event here tonight. And here we go. We got a couple more guys joining in here. It's practically about the same group of guys that we had last time come out here. We'll go ahead and get the scoring and timing loaded up for you guys and roll on. Good. I'm glad to see you guys conversating with each other. Brad, good to see you. Brad, everybody, I think is my top ever gifter, by the way, but he's a really good person. He's a good man. I love him to death. I really do. And we had a very good conversation. Hopefully his life is going okay now after his new lady. Hopefully. But as we have our super duper late models coming out here for some hot laps. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad. See? I remembered. Uh-oh. Yes.
Do you remember what happened the last time me and Bryson raced here?
Can you guys be kind, please?
I was just reminded.
Okay. Gentlemen, can I get some sliders in 3 and 4, please? Can I get some nice deep sliders in 3 and 4, please? And can you run the top on the top shelf, everybody? Can you guys run the top in turns 1 and 2? Big sliders in 3 and 4, please. Jacob, Isaac, what's going on and company? Jay Scrub, good to see you here this afternoon. And you guys are rushing in here to watch some of the races here tonight. And boy, we got Davin Cardwell going to be on the Speedway, I believe, or actually it's David Cardwell on the Speedway, so Cardwell family. I got Cody Heathcock also out here as well, so you got a pretty good group name. Skyline Designs, thank you for the latest follow. Welcome to the channel, as we get enough for 3 heat races here tonight, so that's kind of cool. Once again, gentlemen, track prep line, please. Top in 1 and 2, big slider in 3 and 4. Jack Gross joining us. I also see Bryson Daffern, and yes, there is a little bit of a storyline. So we were here one night with Bryson Daffern and Turner Knuckles. They got together a little bit, put on a really good show, and let it all the way down to the final lap. They running special tires from running top. I don't know, but I'm getting them to do some track prep. That's what I'm kind of doing. Just trying to make the corners a little bit different, trying to run a slider line through there. Jaybird, what's going on? Good to see ya. Don't use the whole racetrack. Why not? Bad Racing. Good to see ya. Good to see you indeed. Oh my. Hey, you know, you gotta make them different. You gotta make things different. These cars are a little bit fat.
Haley, look at Snapchat.
These these guys are, you know what I mean? Hey now. Oh shoot, let's hold on, Jay Scrub. We talking like a what's the movie called? Days of Thunder with special match tires. Is that what we get at right there for that one? Yes, no? This is such a different look at iRacing. It is, Lucas. It really is. So it depends on how far along we're at with it, Ty Barry. If it comes to the point of it, then I probably will. If it comes to the point of it, yes. But we'll see. Devin Simmons, thank you. We're still a little bit far out, but the latest testing that we did for Hammer Down was really fun to have that multiplayer stuff. Still got a little bit of ways to go yet, but more likely we'll see. We'll see how far things go, but I'd rather kind of push that as well. But we'll see. You know, that's still a little bit of way out, but it's moving along pretty nicely though. Well, we got a full field of cars here at the the Lanier Speedway, and as hot laps continue on, T. Clem and Company, and all sorts of stuff. Days of Thunder, heck yeah. I heard they're making a second Days of Thunder. Has anybody confirmed that yet? I heard yes, no, maybe so. A couple things, yes, no. All right, boys, cool. Go ahead and run some sliders in turns 3 and 4 for me. You guys can run the top. You guys can run the top in turns 3 and 4. Sliders in 1 and 2, top 3 and 4, please. Thank you. What type of modified? Northeast modifieds and stuff like that, we do. Everything is everything is voted in the SLR Discord. So we do have license ratings, we have iRatings and things like that for every division that we used. And yes, so those are available. And who hasn't watched Days of Thunder? You might be right, Aeroscope. You might be right. Is it? I hear rumor that they're gonna make it. I mean, if it's Adam Sandler, this is Hot Laps, Gage Kelly. Yes. Days of Thunder 2 will be filming next early. Nice, 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 nice. I like Tom Cruise in that. And Doc, absolutely. Doc was a bit of a, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my wife better not come out here and screw at me. Anyway, actually Friday, I get to meet Daisy Duke on Friday at the Big Diamond Speedway. Y'all jealous? She's over 70. Come on now. Come with it. All right, so we got James Gray and Cody B. McDonald leaving this one. We may get a few other guys. Exactly. Hey, the well-known Payco, thank you for as well. Here we go. Awesome, Aeroscope. Glad to hear it. Anybody want that EOL penalty? Everybody makes a race. Everybody makes a show. Bryson Dafford, I freaking love you.
I love you too, Bryson.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, I want to let everybody know, and I'm really, really proud to see this. Bryson Daffern, owner, I believe the owner of Bad Racing, our good friend and iRacing legend, Benji Killian, has lost his life. And I'm really glad to see this 75 back on the racetrack. Davey Jones, thank you for the latest heart me. So the reason why Bryson Daffern is representing the Bad Racing 75 is for the memory of Benji Killian. So I think we should do something cool for this while he's out there. Hey Bryson, would you be opposed to doing a you out in front 4 wide for this feature?
Sounds good to me.
Let's go ahead and send it for Benji.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Dane, you all know how this all goes. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you for stopping and liking the stream.
Anthony Carp, thank you for the awesome like to the channel. We appreciate you. Let's get racing, everybody, here this afternoon as the 115 of Dane Norris is going to start on the pole in this one from the McDonald Masonry Machine. To the outside of it, the number 12 will be Jack Gross. You got Bryson Dafford in the Benji Killian number 75 machine. How about the number 0 of Cody Heathcock will be on the outside. The 999 of Corey Sibley, the 07 is going to be David Cardwell as we are racing our Super Late models. You got the Hot Dog Express of Raleigh Knoll and the 15 of Nicholas Eli as our Super Late model program begins. As is Dane Norris going to be out in front of the 115 for heat race number 1. He's got the number 75. It's going to be Mr. Bryson Dafford as the 999 of Corey Sibley with the number 12 machine. That's Jack Gross with the hot dog eating machine. It's going to be Raleigh Knoll in the 5th slot. David Cardwell, actually David Cardwell in that number 07 machine. That's the number 15 on Nicholas Eli. Everybody on the bottom shelf here for heat race number 1. They're going to start pushing those marbles as Dane Norris in the 115 continues to lead the way. Bryson Dafford in the 75. It'll be the 999 of Corey Sibley for the 3rd slot. Halfway to go. Russ Roostom, thank you for the latest follow. And the D-Bird, thank you for the latest follow as well. As Dane Norris continues to drive away, Corey Sibley's actually the fastest car on the speedway that last lap, as it's still going to be 3 to go here at the Lear. Everybody on the bottom going to push those marbles up on the speedway, and that top side's going to get nice and fast here for feature action. As like I said, everybody makes it into tonight's show. 6 out of 8, Dane Norris in the 115 still out in front, as this little battle here between Jack Rose and that number 12, the hot dog eating machine. As the hot dog eating machine, I'll get right with you there, Anthony Carp, and 2 more to go this time around as the 75 of Bryson Dafford all over the back bumper. Oh, gets into the back of Dane Norris once again. Oh, they get together. What a save down the front stretch. White flag gonna be in the air. Good Lord, what a save as they got linked together as Dane Norris will hang on. It'll go to the 75 of Bryson Dafford. Track race on the line for the 4th and 5th spot to be Jack Gross and company, and what a race for our super duper late models here this afternoon. Sweet, Anthony Carvin. Fortunately, I won't be there, I don't think. Hopefully, I'll get there soon. T5 Most Hatred, thank you for the follow. I don't know. I think I'm the most hated guy on iRacing. Oh my, oh my. Let's get it on, shall we? Heat race number 2. Anybody want an EOL? Baby Films. What's going on, man? Good to see ya. You got it, Dalton Stevenson. Appreciate ya. Cool deal. All right, we'll see if Jacob Bowden's gonna get in here yet. We'll make this easy, Cameron. You can pull right on up, and then we will let the 19 come on the outside there, and you should be good to go. Couple new guys here. Welcome to the show. All starts on the leader. Don't stop on the speedway. Don't straight line anybody. Don't wreck anybody under yellow. Other than that, that's really about it, boys. Every race is a tryout. Super late models. We're here to go racing. No mirrors and no human spectators, to my knowledge. Other than that, we have another race coming up then too. I'll get that later for the feature. Turner, anywhere in 3 and 4, you got them. All righty. Well, let's go ahead and get the
Knuckles Motor Speedway, baby. Whoa!
Jesus. Let's get at it as the 42 out of the Dire Trucking Warrior race car number 42 will start on the pole. After that, Dawson, they give it the latest follow. They got the 321 out of the Kryptonite chassis, J-Dub Graphics. That's going to be Jacob Owens. You got the old number 17 out of Newsome Technology, the Mason Cassidy. The 42 of Cameron Cormier, but the 01 of Corey Roberts. You got the number 19. That's going to be Austin S. Davis with the 79 of Dalton Stevenson out of the SRR. And Davy Jones Locker for all your liquor needs. Oh boy, that's a park job by Mason Cassidy and company. Good save by the 321 of Jacob Owens as he's forced to the top shelf. He's going to lose a ton of slots once again. As the 42 of Cameron Cormier, he'll go through the middle of turn 1 and 2. Look out! Corey Roberts with a half slide job down to the backstretch. As Corey Roberts in the 01, slide job in 3 and 4. Oh, Stevenson going to get into the 321, and boy, he's going to get a mess ton of damage on the left side of that race car. Go Mears, go. I like what Brian Sawyer says. Thank you for the latest follow, by the way, Seth. Dalton Stevenson, good thing he's already going to make it into the show as the 42 Turner Knuckles messed up there a little bit. Mason Cassidy, who finished second in our Lyman Land Motor Speedway run, Motorsports Park run, as it's going to be the 17 of Cassidy down to that backstretch once again. You got Corey Roberts in the 01 to the inside, single file, nose to tail, as it's going to be the 321 of Jacob Owens. How about the 19 of Austin S. Davis? You're going to be joining us here for the first time as he battles the 321 of Mr. Jacob Owens. As racing continues in turns 1 and 2, you got Corey Roberts take a look to the outside of Mason Cassidy, maybe setting him up as Turner Knuckles going to lead the way in that 42 with 2 to go.
Thank you for stopping and liking the stream.
Trading card to think of it the latest like. Welcome to the channel as here comes Corey Roberts, going to give the old door to the 17 of Cassidy, and Cassidy's going to get moved. Here comes Corey Roberts in the 42 to the inside. Cassidy 3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide. White flag going to be in the air, and Mason Cassidy's going to hold on to the second slot. Corey Roberts on the outside. They'll rub doors in the middle with 3 and 4. It's going to be Turner Knuckles, your winner. Second's going to go to Corey Roberts at the line. Beef channel's available in the SLR chat. If you want to scream and yell at somebody, it's available in the SLR chat. Woo! Alrighty, heat race number 3. Maddox, thank you for the latest follow. And Blake, that sure was a good race. Whoops. My bad, hit the wrong button. I didn't realize it was heat 3. All right, no Cody B. McDonald here. All right, boys, here you. Woo. There you go, boys. Outside lane, go ahead and move on up as Cody B. McDonald has left. Austin Davis, anybody want that EOL penalty? You may take it now. Go. Austin Davis going to be taking one. All right, 11 to Kindertosh. He'll be the new leader. Congratulations. You may fire anywhere in turn 3 and 4. Anywhere in 3 and 4. All they ask, keep the starts in the middle of the speedway. All right, let's get ready to go for some super duper late model action here for heat race number 3. Well, I don't know. I don't discuss things online, Braden Carter. I do not discuss things online. So it's Kindertosh in the number 11 machine from the McKinder Pipeline. All good racing number 11 is going to start on the pole, also known as Flash. You got the Clark racing number 97, the T-Clam on the outside. Meanwhile, it's going to be the number 24, Preston Peterson. You've got Texas' very own JCR. It's going to be the number 0T, Trip Whitmere. To the outside, the number 14, Cale Bogg. You get the 2. That's going to be the Bradley's Trucking Machine of Jared Wharton. And the Longhorn Chassis number 2 machine. That's going to be Austin Davis as we are racing our Super Late Model program here tonight. Super duper late models, Preston Peterson going to go to the top shelf, bang the right rear quarter panel off the wall, and good save by him as we got a slide job being thrown for the race lead. As that's going to be Kindertosh back to the inside. The 97, that's going to be old T-Clam. You got the number 0, that's going to be Trip Whitmere down to the back stretch, side by side for the race lead. Tosh on the inside, slide job, old Trip Whitmere hard in the binders, and what a cut down for the 97 of T-Clam. As Clem's going to go back to the top shelf, Tosh back to the inside. Trip Whitmere and that JCR number 0 to the top shelf. We got a 3-car battle for the race lead. And here comes Trip Whitmere right to the outside. And he will get the second spot away from Kindertosh. As you have about halfway to go here tonight at the 97 of T-Clam to the top shelf. The 0 Trip Whitmere back to the inside. 5 out of 8 here for tonight's super late model action. As it's T-Clam and that half slider in turn 1 and 2 that take the lead. Trip Whitmere's got a good run to the outside. Can old T-Clam messed up big time on the 4. Here comes the 0 Trip Whitmere back to the inside. Slide job in turn 1 and 2. You may have a new leader coming on down to the backstretch. As Trip Whitmere back to the wall. Here comes the 97 of T-Clam. Another slide job in 3 and 4. 2 to go in the air for Trip Whitmere out of Texas, your race leader. Whitmere in the 0 down to the backstretch. The 97 of T-Clam will fall back to the second spot. White flag in the air, and Kindertosh, the 11, is right there behind him as it's white flag this time by. Tosh going to take a look to the inside of T-Clam in the 97. Not going to be able to get the power down as Trip Whitmere in the 0 runs that slider line in 3 and 4. He will get the checker flag for heat race number 3. T-Clam, Kindertosh, Jared Wharton, Preston Peterson, Austin Davis, Cale Bogg, and Cody B. McDonald will be the finishing order for heat race number 3. Good run. Well, Dane Norris manually disconnected here for this one as the super duper late models are coming up, and Dane Norris was scheduled to start on the pole in this one. Oh my. No Dane Norris here tonight. Oh boy. 2 minutes total time, gentlemen, and we will be doing a special missing man formation for Benji. That will be Bryson Daffern. You guys can form up 4 wide as you guys please. I will delay it then after the 2 minutes. Bryson Daffern is right behind the 42 of Turner Knuckles, just so you know. Alrighty. Offering EOL penalties if you guys want one. We got a couple guys that did leave out of this one, so there might be a couple missing holes, but if everybody else wants a tail end, you may go.
I'll take one.
Jerks, thank you for the latest share. Tristan, thank you for the latest follow. All right, gentlemen, we're going to do a missing man formation, and the 75 is going to be out there by himself behind that pace truck. I will delay it, and we're going to get ready to go. And Dane actually left, so Trip Whitmere is going to move up, and he'll be your leader, just so you all aware. Trip, you are going to be the new leader, just so you know. All right, boys. Turner, the 75 is right behind you. I'll leave game chat on. You guys can form up 4 wide anyway. You guys, please just have Benji out behind that pace truck by himself. I just called him Benji. Make sure Bryson's out there, and there you boys have it. I will delay it this time around. Down the backstretch, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryson, you can slow down a little bit, bud. You can slow down. You can slow down here. You want to stop here for a minute? You can stop there. Bryson, stop there. Stop there. Stop, stop, stop. Then return a little further behind. Throttle. 3, 2, 1. Throttle, 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 Bryson. Throttle, Bryson. There you go. Stay right there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we honor Benji here tonight. Benji Killian and that number 75, part of Bad Racing here this afternoon, as he's going to be out in front here as the SLR late models are 4 wide here for Mr. Benji Killian, who lost his life. You guys want to pray with me really quick as the late models are 4 wide. Gentlemen, bow your heads real quick, please. Lord, we thank you so much for giving life to Benji, for all of us here on the iRacing community, and we will highly miss him on the iRacing sim. Lord, please guide him up to you, and may God that he allows a race with you in loving arms. Amen. Break, gentlemen. Thank you. Pace truck is over in turn 2. You guys want to catch a pace truck? Trip Whitmere, you are our leader. Alrighty. Alright, boys, I said a nice little prayer. Let's get y'all double filed up, and we're going 1 to green this time by down the front stretch. Next time 1 to green, boys. Thank you guys very much for honoring Benji with us. If you guys don't know, he lost his life, and we're here representing him here this afternoon. Big shout out to Bryson Daffern and company. Pace truck lights are out. Should be 1 to green this time by. Trip Whitmere, you got him. Good luck, gentlemen. Remember, don't stop on the speedway. Left down traffic. Keep it throttled up. Leaders will pass you. Good luck. You guys ready for some super duper late model action here this afternoon? Let's go get some. It's Trip Whitmire going to start on the pole after Dane Norris decided to leave after starting on the pole. To the outside of it, the 42 of Turner Knuckles. You got the 01 machine of Corey Roberts. How about the 75? It's Bryson Daffern in the Benji Killian wrap, and I'm not for sure, to honest with you, J Scrub, but here we go. We are underway. Oh boy, 42 of Cameron Cormier. Everybody's getting stacked up down to the backstretch, and what a save in turn 3 and 4 as the late models continue here this afternoon. My wife don't normally hear me pray very often, but when she does, she knows when I do it. As racing continues, look at the top shelf. Trip Whitmere going to try to get the outside lane going as Turner Knuckles and old Bryson Daffern get together. Daffern's in the Benji Killian number 75 here tonight at the number 42 as he's going to go to the outside. As there 3 wide coming on the 4, and Trip Whitmere really trying to get that outside lane going. Corey Roberts in the 01, your race leader down to the backstretch. As we got about 5 out of 40, so about 45 yet to go. Still a long way to go racing here with the Lima Motor Sports Park. And it seems like it's starting to go down to the bottom shelf. And look at T coming to 97. He's finding some speed on the outside as it's Corey Roberts in the 01, still your race leader. Cars are absolutely everywhere on the speedway. Little bit of contact there with the 999 of Corey Sibley and Mason Cassidy got together as Corey Roberts in the 42 trying to get to the outside. He's going to give the old shove to the 999 of Corey Sibley, and Roberts said, "Get out the way," going in turn number 2 as it's going to be the hot dog ride. That's going to be Mr. Raleigh Knoll, who crashed out of the Lima Land Motor Sports Park. Great use of the old F4 button. Hunter Grant, thank you for the latest follow. Welcome to the channel as it's going to be Cameron Cormier, that number 42. I get them all mixed up every once in a while. As the 75 of Bryson Daffern. Look at the 42 of Turner Knuckles right there behind them. As we're 9 out of 50 here at the Linear Speedway. It's going to be the number 42. That's going to be Turner Knuckles. Oh, Daffern's got a car high. The 97 the machine of T-Clam. And T-Clam's got the outside, and he will take the third spot away from the 75 of Bryson Daffern. Corey Roberts in the 01 leading the way. Turner Knuckles going to try to find the outside here for tonight's super late model action. It's Roberts in the 01. It'll be the number 0 rider, T-Clem. Actually, it's Trip Whitmere with the 75 of Bryson Daffern in the fourth spot. As racing continues to go 3 wide off of turn number 2. That's going to be Cameron Cormier in the 42. Turner Knuckles in the yellow and black number 42. And Riley Knoll right there behind him. Mr. Auto Auction, welcome to the show. I'll tell you what, if Johnny Johnson returns, I want you to have his job. Thank you so much, Hunter Graham. God bless, appreciate you. As you got a slider out of nowhere. Turner Knuckles just cleared one, and we got a lot of contact. And what a save. Oh my goodness, what a save by the 75. As Turner Knuckles literally just threw a gnarly slider and parked it right on the nose of the 75 of Bryson Daffern. Sorry, Mr. Otto, I'm over here doing a little bit of announcing as you got the number hot dog machine. Riley Knoll slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. 15 out of 50 here for the super late models. And we are doing our thing. I'm not an auctioneer, by the way, but I can really speak a lot fast. That's it's Riley Knoll in that hot dog machine. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 07. That's going to be David Cardwell going to be joining us. You got the 42 of Turner Knuckles at the bottom shelf. You'll have the number 17 Amazing Cassidy as he's going to be in that fifth spot. It's going to be all Corey Roberts. So your race leader this time. So. Wow! And you know, I never went to auctioneer school. 17 out of 50 here so far. The 01 machine of Corey Roberts still going to be that leader. Will be the 97 of T-Clem. You'll have the number 0, Trip Whitmere. I know, isn't that crazy? As a 42 of Cameron Cormier in the fourth spot. You'll have Roddy Knoll having this great battle with Mason Cassian at number 17. Knowles in the hot dog machine. I really like that car, by the way, because I do love me some good old hot dogs. It's going to be the 17 of Mason Cassian on the bottom shelf. You'll have the 07 of Davin Cardwell. 19 out of 50 for the super late models. It's the 15 of Nicholas Eli with a 999 of Corey Sibley. The 75 of Bryson Davern with a ton of damage, as it's going to be that number 11 of Kinder Tosh. Isaac, thank you, boss. You got the 321 of Jacob Owens with the 79 of Mr. Dalton Stevenson. 20 out of 50. Still got a long way to go. Racetrack starting to widen out here a little bit. Turner Knuckles at number 42, after all that contact, has seemed to do a lot of damage to that race car here for the super late models. And he's going to go ahead and say, Peter, I am done. Appreciate Turner Knuckles for pulling his race car in and calling it a night as racing continues here at Lanier. 22 out of 50 here for the super late models. As we got one in the wall, it's going to be the 19 of Austin S. Davis as our first yellow flag will wave here this afternoon. Caution flag for the Send It Motorsports Phantom Designs Company number 19. Let's find out what happened. Guaranteed he probably broke himself. Yep, Austin S. Davis goes up into the wall there and comes to a stop on the speedway. Try to keep it on the top shelf, and I think somebody else got collided with him. Oh, yeah, the 15 car of Nicholas Eli, as Austin Davis going to grab his first EOL penalty here today. And that's our first yellow flag here this afternoon. All right, gentlemen, first yellow flag is going to go for the Austin S. Davis machine. He wrecked himself down to the backstretch. He stopped on the speedway as fast as he got to the top, and unfortunately, Nicholas Eli got caught up with a invisible car. Gentlemen, out of the pits, we are going 1 to green this time by. We're going 1 to green this time by. Double file them up. Corey Roberts, you got him anywhere in 3 and 4, boys. So Bryson Daffern, it looks like the 15 of Eli is going to make it back out. Bryson Daffern, it looks like the 19 of Austin S. Davis is going to have too much damage on his race car. He's not going to be able to continue as we got him ready to go for the Mr. Auto Auction Super Late Models here tonight. That's Corey Roberts going to lead the way. See, I got you. As we got them stacking them up in the back of the field. We do keep them straight. We will stay green. A lot of slicing and dicing going on here with the speedway. Kinder Toss on the 11 through the middle of 3 and 4. He comes up across the nose of Corey Sibley. There's a lot lot of pushing and shoving going on to the back of the field, but it looks like everybody's going to keep it straight. We're going to stay green. 26 to go here at Lanier, as here comes the hot dog machine with a slide job for the number 0, Mr. Trip Whitmere. Whitmere going to get back to the inside, slide job, inbound, clears it, and Riley Knoll gets right back to the inside of him and throws another slide job in turns 1 and 2. Riley Knoll back into that 4 spot. You got Mason Cassie in the 17 to the inside, the 0, Trip Whitmere to the top shelf, side by side off of turn number 4. It's still Trip Whitmere in the 0T. As we continue on racing here for the Super Late Models, look at Raleigh Knoll all over the back of Cameron Cormier. Slide job inbound. Raleigh Knoll with another one, and he's going to move into the 3rd spot. Raleigh Knoll in that hot dog machine. He's got a race car, and he's burying the whole right side of the car in the wall to do so. 23 more to go, and Corey Roberts is still your race leader. As we get about 22 yet here this afternoon, as it's Corey Roberts. Oh, I see just seen a big mistake by T-Clap. Here we go. Slingshot inbound, slide job off of turn number 4. Cool. Still going to be, as it's going to be Raleigh Knoll once again, your 2nd place runner, but buries the car once again. Caution flag. Jacob Owens and the 07 get together. Oh, man, Jacob Owens couldn't hold the brake pedal. And, man, a whole bunch of other cars get involved. Caution flag wave number 2 here for Jacob. Ooh. Not for sure with the 07, as that's going to be David Cardwell. Gonna sling that bad boy in there, and he just said, beep, beep, get out the way for David Cardwell, and he leaves after that and gets off the speedway. What do I know about Colin Hibden? I don't know much of him, Jay Frank. You're welcome, Bad Racing, you really are. Feel free to clip that if you want. I did what I could. I don't discuss bans online, thank you. Yes, sir. Yeah, feel free to clip that if you want. I'll do it for myself, and I'll send it to you as well if you need be. I did a little bit of a prayer for him. I did what I best off the top of my head, but yeah. Double file 1 to green this time by, gentlemen. Double file 1 to green this time by. I got you. Alrighty, thank you, Jay Searles 25. As Nina Scott Bloomquist out there. There's a few of them out there. There's our 2nd yellow flag waves here at the Lanier Speedway. Raleigh Knoll, that stacked up the whole field there a little bit as the 97 of T-Clam wanted a good start, and it looks like he ran into the back of Mr. Corey Roberts as racing gets back underway here at Lanier, as we are down to 17, as it's all going to be the 01 machine of Corey Roberts. You'll have the hot dog machine, Raleigh Knoll with a slide job in turns 1 and 2, and Raleigh Knoll might be your new race leader, but here comes Corey Roberts back to the inside, Knoll back to the top shelf with a broken right side of the race car, side by side down to the front stretch. Raleigh Knoll with another slide job in turn number 2. It'll be the No 1 machine. That's going to be Corey Roberts back to the inside. Battle for the race lead continues. It's going to be Knoll burying the right rear quarter panel on the wall. Corey Roberts back to the outside, still battling out for the lead. Slide job again by the hot dog ride. That's going to be Mr. Raleigh Knoll, and Knoll might be able to beat him going into turn number 3. Here we go. 2-car slider, Mason Cassidy with another slider back there for the 42 of Cameron Cormier, and racing continues here with the Lanier Speedway. What a race here, ladies and gentlemen, as the hot dog enterprise machine of Raleigh Knoll. It's going to be the 01 of Corey Roberts once again. Another slide job with here for the 17 of Mason Cassidy. Slide to the left, Dustin. Slide to the right. You know what I'm saying? As here comes the 01 of Corey Roberts once again with another slide job. Raleigh Knoll back to the inside. What a race here at Lanier. 14 to go, and it's a slider-a-thon. And speaking of hot dogs, you got them on the outside. As Roberts with another slider, they're just going to keep going at it. Slide to the left and slide to the right. I mean, it's got to be the race for the ages with 13 more to go here for the Super Duper Late Models. 2 yellow flags here this afternoon as the 01 of Corey Roberts. Well, guess what? Slide job in 3 and 4. As Jacob Bowen's going to be able to pull his race car in. Too much damage, and he'll get off the speedway. Jacob Lewis, thank you for the awesome rose. We thank you so much for the awesome support as the 0-1 of Corey Roberts. Now finally, nope, not quite yet, another slide job in turn number 4. It's going to be the old hot dog machine and Noel back to the inside ball. These guys are battling. Look right there behind them. It's the 17 of Mason Cassie from the Newsom Industries machine as these guys are still going to war. Hey, anybody want to give me a double high five? Oh, as Corey Roberts going to get messed up there, and Mason Cassie going to get a piece of it. Anybody want to give me 10 to go this time by? Looks like the handling on the 0-1 machine of Corey Roberts starting to go away. Isaac, thank you for the double high five. We appreciate you. As Raleigh Knowles still your leader now. Mason Cassie all over the back bumper of him. Cameron Cormier, Trip Whitmere in the 0T with the 2 of Jared Wharton. You will have the number 12 of Jack Gross. Meanwhile, thank you for the 5 roses there, Jacob Lewis. We appreciate you. Kinder Tosh, he'll go to the 24 of Preston Peterson. Jay Seus and Blake Hamby, thank you for the follow. Graham, thank you for the follow as well. As you got to 8 to go, and Raleigh Knowles going out in style as you got to battle for the 2nd spot now. Another slider for the 0-1 of Mr. Corey Roberts, and you got a slider back here for the 4th and 5th spot. That's Cameron Cormier in the 42 and the 97 of T-Clab. As these guys continue to roll once again as the 0-1. That's another slide job for Corey Roberts. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 17 of Mason Cassie back to the inside. They rub doors down to the front stretch, and Corey Roberts to the inside. Yes, we know, Plum Dog. It is called iRacing. As the 0-1er Roberts on the inside, a slide job in turn 3 and 4. Somebody give me a high five. Gonna be this time around. Good stuff going on here as the 17 of Cassie going to go to the top shelf. Corey Roberts back on the inside. Really good battle for the 2nd spot as they are starting to close in on Raleigh Knoll. And Raleigh Knoll has lost his spoiler. So 4 more to go. And man, we may get a really good finish here at the Lanier Speedway. Graham, what's going on, boss? As Raleigh Knoll lost his spoiler, can he hold on? 3 more to go. 3 to go. Can somebody catch up to Raleigh Knoll as they got 2 more trips? They're 3/10 faster than your race leader. As Raleigh Knoll burying the right side of the car, they get closer and closer as you got the 2 to go this time by. 2 to go as Raleigh Knoll, your race leader, but he lost his spoiler. Can he hang on for 1 more set of corners? As here comes Cassidy. Look at Mr. Roberts on the inside. 2 to go this time around. 2 to go, they say, as the 0-1 of Corey Roberts to the inside. Mason Cassidy Knowles into the wall. Cassidy's going to drive into Mr. Corey Roberts. Checkered flag waves. It's going to be Corey Roberts at the line. Good Lord, it's Corey Roberts at the line. Woo! I know Tommy Cordell, Arnhart. I know Tommy Cordell. Holy smokes, what a race! Wow! Woo! Wow! Who's ready for round number 2? Oh, man. You guys ready for round number 3? Jesus. Oh my. For our super late models, it's B class as T Clem is already here. Holy cow, what a race at Lanier.
Yeah, that was a crazy last 5 laps when Riley lost his spoiler.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that happen and I was like, wow, this is going to change everything.
Wow. I'm speechless. What a day of racing so far tonight, man.
Yeah, it's first race I hopped on. Felt a little tight and all that. And then I found that slider line and felt a little bit better, but definitely wasn't quite comfortable with the car.
I'm a little out of breath, T-Clem. I mean, yeah, like you
I'm
said.
sure.
Man, that's 2 in a row, man, of some awesome, great race. And let's talk about this Lanier Speedway a little bit. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, looked like the first 10 laps or so was bottom, and Corey found it. And then me and Tripp kind of floated up to the top, and Corey ended up finding that too, and he checked out a little bit. couple cautions, kind of bunched everyone up together, and the track was really racy. Just it was very, very tight line, and I just kept getting tight on the cushion and just kept stuffing it in the wall.
Man, I'll tell you, man, good to see you here once again. We got Cedar Lake coming up. Good run for third. Who do you got to thank?
Yeah, all the guys over at Clark Racing, Fusion Setup Shop, you for putting these races on, and everyone coming out here running hard but clean.
Yeah, that was a good show, man. Congratulations, boss.
Thank you.
Mason Cassidy, once again, one spot short and another attempt at a bump and run, man.
Man. To be honest with you, I thought Corey was gonna slide up. Throw a little slider there, but he didn't. We always race good though.
Yeah, I mean, you guys rubbed, and then Riley Knoll kind of made his way up there, and then Riley Knoll broke his spoiler there about 5 laps into this, and you guys just, caught up to him, and man, what a wild finish.
Yeah, I seen a spoiler go flying off, and I think Corey might have too, and I think we kind of both went balls to the wall there. But it was fun. That it's cool though. I know some people might not agree, but it's cool to have finishes like that. I guess you can say so. I guess that's what happens when you don't run the mirrors, Which...
You don't know.
Yeah, but it's good, dude. I love it.
I mean, we all love it too. The fans love it. You guys love it, and it's cool to see you guys race the way you guys did. Who do you got to thank of the Newsome Technologies number 17?
Everyone at Coast to Coast, Byram, Blake for everything he does, my buddy Raleigh for watching, and his mom, Corey for racing good. I enjoyed that. It was fun race. I know we rubbed a little, but it was fun. And you for putting them on.
Hey man, great job. We got Cedar Lake loading up as we speak.
Team 4's you there.
Is he there? Corey Roberts, second win on the SLR show. According to our timer, you couldn't ask for a better race, I thought.
No, that was awesome.
Man, let's talk about the Lanier Speedway. You seen what's his name? Raleigh Knoll break his spoiler, and then what was that after that? What was your thoughts when you seen that with 5 to go?
Try and roll the bottom, catch up to him, and pass him because the no spoiler is just going to kill him.
Wow. You guys were 3/10 faster than him, and then I think you and Mason Cassidy went into turn 1 after the spoiler fell off. You guys made a lot of contact, but what a way to save the race car. Your thoughts on the racing here today?
The racing was great. I think the track was perfect, honestly. I didn't know if the bottom was any good or not. I just didn't want to try it.
Well, hopefully you found something, man. What a great save after the beating and banging to the line. It was a great finish. Who do you get to thank?
James Schneider Racing, Augie Driving Concepts, Magilla Speed Shop, and 1K Graphics.
Hey, thanks for coming out and racing. I got Cedar Lake loading up as we speak, man. Hopefully I'll see you there. Congratulations on your win number 2 here.
Yep. Thanks, Pete.
Mm-hmm. All right, I know a lot of you guys want to go back and watch this finish because I was just as lost as you were. So we'll give you guys the replay lap here. You guys sit back and enjoy it. We will watch it back right now. And that was your finishing order, and that's how exactly it ended here at the Lanier Speedway, as we're going to get ready to get at it as we have more racing action. So far, you guys, what do you guys think of the SLR show? I know I'm a little bit annoying. I do sound like Tommy Cordell. I do know Tommy Cordell personally. We're right out of the Pennsylvania area, and He's been traveling around doing his elbows up production, does really a lot of good work with the hit reporting and his own ordeal, and I know him really well. But so far, what do you guys think? Bradley, thank you for the latest follow. Welcome to the channel. And this show's on. What up, Aiden? Listen, it's a group effort, man. It really is. It's a full-blown group effort. You know, we all come out here for one thing and one thing only, to go racing, right? So that's kind of what we do. We get a full field, we get a low field, we get a couple cars here and there. It's all broke down to going racing, and only 2 yellows. Message me, Dylan Alton. Message me, boss man. Good to see you. Alrighty, as we are back at the Cedar Lake Speedway, 50 laps. Not a whole lot of takers on it, but that's okay, as we got more racing action going on here this afternoon. Alrighty, I appreciate you, jerks. I really do, man. I use iRacing now to host and just practice announcing, practice play calls and things like that and everything else, and do all sorts of things. Frankie Thompson gonna be joining us. Keegan Sanders will also be here as well. You'll have a few other guys gonna be in here tonight, as you got Kinder Tosh, Jack Gross, you got Mason Cassidy, Nick Miller, Kyle Brennan gonna be joining us. Harrison Dill on the Speedway. What's going on, Daryl Nelson? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. As we continue on with tonight's racing, we continue on, Harrison Dillon at number 22 rod here for the first time. The 11 to Kinder Tosh doing pretty well so far. Hasn't really cracked the top 3, as we have a few others. Keegan Sanders in the 13, and T. Clem and company, and hopefully we get
You
a
are an
couple other cars.
absolute legend.
Eric
Slash up in 3 and 4, and you take the double checkered flags. Thank you for the subscribe.
Aeroscope with a resubscribe for 19 total months for a tier 1. Thank you so much there, Mr. Aeroscope. Welcome back. Trip Whitmere are going to be coming in here as well, and we'll go ahead and get some track prep started here for the Super Duper Late Models. Love you too, boss man. We appreciate for all the continued support. Well, let's get track prep started. Let's get you guys running some slide jobs in turns 1 and 2, please. Slide jobs in turns 1 and 2, and run the middle in 3 and 4 for the Super Late Models, please. Slide jobs, deep sliders, please, in turns 1 and 2, and run the middle in 3 and 4, please, and thank you. So as the Super Late Model program continues here, we got enough for 2 heat races, maybe 3 here for the Cedar Lake Speedway. I take the first 24 cars. It's got a B-Class license and 2000 iRacing or better, as Keegan Sanders and a few of other guys, Cameron Cormier coming back as well after that brilliant piece of driving between him and can't think of his name off the top of my head now. Hey, Braden, thank you for the latest follow. We appreciate you. Got about a few more laps. We have, I think, 3 more shows after this. We will go to the Knoxville Speedway for 40 laps. We'll go to Eldora and Lucas Oil. Those will be our next events after Cedar Lake Speedway. Once again, gentlemen, sliders in turns 1 and 2. Sliders in turns 1 and 2, please. And if you guys can run the middle in 3 and 4, that'll be absolutely wonderful. RJ Miller going to be joining us, as you got Lane Foyles and a few other guys. Mason Cassidy, Cameron Cormier, Frankie Thompson going to be here as well this afternoon. So we got a pretty good field of cars racing here tonight, and I'm ready to see some more exciting action. How about those last 2 finishes? A drag race to the line with Cormier and Mason Cassidy. Once again, Mason Cassidy gets second again at the Lanier Speedway. We'll see if the 17 can break it. So these races have been pretty good so far tonight, jerks. It's a blessing in disguise, I'll tell you. Benji is all with us here tonight. We can really, really feel it. Justin, thank you for the latest share. Welcome to the channel as we continue on with our Super Duper Late Model action, as Jonathan Hamby will be here. You got Lane Fool is going to be trying to join in quick as well. As we got so many of you guys joining into the channel, we welcome each and every one of you. If you guys are also want to get a bigger screen, you can turn your phone sideways. You guys can turn your phone sideways if you want a bigger view. Once again, gentlemen, if you guys are just joining us, sliders in turns 1 and 2. Sliders in turns 1 and 2. Run that middle in 3 and 4, please. Landon Charlo joins us in the Kubota number 29 ride. Cool. Haven't seen Landon Charlo in a long time. Welcome back here to the SLR show as the number 22 of Harrison Dill. As we get about 30-some seconds yet of hot laps, and we'll get right back to some racing action. If you guys are new to the stream of the channel, I welcome you. Please say hi. If you guys are lurking out there, new to the channel, you know, I'm very talkative, and if you guys want to say something, go ahead and say hi. Tell me I suck. Tell me Bradley Griffey, good to see you. Feel free to say hello. Good to see you guys, really. Thank you guys for coming out to the channel. We really strongly appreciate you guys as we are ready for some super late model action here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. David Ellis, longtime supporter of the place called SLR. Much appreciated, David Ellis. Well, we got enough for 3 heat races. Let's get at her, shall we? Cool deal, cool deal, cool deal. Brady Zins, thank you for the awesome heart me. I seen you playing Rocket League the other day. You and I need to get together, and it is 2K tonight for our super late models. Yes, it is. Offering EOLs. Turbo Snail! Good to see you, boss man. Nobody wants an EOL? I do. I used to be a champ. Used to be. Now I'm a Plat 2 piece of crap. Watch. It's Clayton Ellis here. I have not seen him join yet, David. Have not seen him yet. Send me a message, Lane. You should have my DC. K Swiggle, what's my 2s rank? I don't play 2s. I'm a 3s player. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate you. Okay, so outside line, move on in. Kinder Tosh, you want the top shelf? You may take it. Looks like he doesn't want it, Mason. If you want the top, you may take it. Cool deal. Alrighty. You guys know the drill. Pull it in, please. Use either the pit exit or pull it in if your car is junk. We have an international code. If you wreck yourself, you need some help, just keep it on the wall, throttle it up, and either climb it, and I'll get rid of you, or that way too. Other than that, boys, you know how this all goes. We got a large audience here for a Wednesday night on all 4 channels tonight. Good luck. I play just to play, Cake Swiggle. I really do. I just play. I used to be a C1, but I just play just to play. You know what I mean? Feel free to, if you see me in that Rocket League channel, feel free to stop by and say hi. As we got Turner Knuckles and Kyle Brennan as we are underway. Steve Hubbard, thank you for the latest follow. Super late models here. Ooh, at the Cedar Lake Speedway. Good save for Jared Wharton and the 11 of Kinder Tosh. As you'll have the number 18 of Jonathan Hanby. As you got the number 17 of Mason Cassidy. Meanwhile, it's going to be Kyle Brennan. 9 car, you are clear. Fly out. 9 car. Go, 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 go. 19. Fly, 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 fly. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Get him out there for some hot laps as the number 1 of Turner Knuckles will be your race leader. At the 39 of Kyle Brennan, going to be all over to the inside of him. Halfway to go. Ran a little interesting line through turns 1 and 2. What's going on? Hyper Sim Shots. All your sim shot needs. Check out Hyper Sim Shots. As we continue on, as you got a good battle, how's my, oh, I love it. I love every second of it. Oh, slide job in turn 1 and 2. Holy cow, Kyle Brennan as the 1G. That's going to be Mr. Turner Knuckles on the inside. They'll race door to door off at 3 and 4. As you got about 2 more to go next time by. As the 1G, I'll tell you what a slider by the 39 of Kyle Brennan. Here comes Mason Cassidy once again coming through the mid back of the field with 2 to go this time around for our super late models. As it looks like the top shelf in turn 1 and 2 starting to come into play. As the 39 of Kyle Brennan, man, with that slide job right across the nose of Turner Knuckles with a white flag in the air. Sorry, Hyper, I got into some action, man. I'll tell you, come on out. as it's all going to be Kyle Brennan at number 39 for the final time in the Brennan Trucking Machine. It's Kyle Brennan, the 1G of Turner Knuckles, Mason Cassidy, Jared Wharton, the 11 of Kinder Tosh, and the 18 of Jonathan Hamby and Kale Mogg will be your finishing order here this afternoon. Oh yeah, let's get on with it, everybody, as heat race number 1 comes to a close. We got heat race number 2 gonna be lining up as we speak here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. What an audience tonight. 14,000 likes to the channel, man. Somebody's been double tapping that screen. We really appreciate all the support you guys come out here. 36 brand new followers. Let's continue all of our racing action. Offering EOLs on the field, yes, no, maybe so. Pimp Daddy Jordan with the latest follow. Zach Neff with the latest follow. What's going on, boys? I do like that name, Pimp Daddy. Alrighty, Jack, anywhere in 3 and 4, you got them. Hyper Sim Shots with the latest follow for all your sim shot needs. Hyper Sim Shots. See, I'm in a good mood today. Good racing. Everybody's all having a good time. No BS tonight. Oh, man, it's a good day here to be on iRacing, I'll tell you what. Woo! All right, Jack, you got him. Good luck, gentlemen. So, Jack Gross going to start on the pole in this one. Hopefully his monitors are doing really well. He's going to be in the Rocket XR1 chassis, the RVS Matthews Motorsports number 12 machine to the outside. He's literally right in my area. It's going to be Nick Miller as he is cocked and locked and ready to rock in at number 21. That's Nick Miller. You got the 1T of Frankie Thompson joining us here in the Speed Ranch number 1T. You got the 42 of Cameron Cormier from the Majula Say Shop. The number 21 of Landon Charlo out of the Kabuta team. It'll go to T-Clam from the Clark Racing number 97 as heat race number 2 will be one heck of a heat as we are underway. Racetrack prepped a little bit differently as everybody's going to go to the top in turns 1 and 2. We'll see if Nick Miller, as he lost the second spot, is Frankie Thompson all over the back bumper of Jack Gross. As Thompson going to try to get a run to the outside, cut down off of turn number 2, gets into the back of Jack Gross and holds the brake pedal, which will allow Nick Miller to be able to get on the inside. He'll take the race lead. Oh man, Frankie Thompson and company rubbing some doors as the 42 of Cameron Cormier now go to the top shelf. As that's Nick Miller in the 21 trying to slow roll the bottom, 3 wide, 2 by 2 off of 3 and 4. Cameron Cormier in the 42, slide job inbound in turns 1 and 2. As number 12, that's going to be Jack Gross back to the inside. Frankie Thompson, he missed that whole cut down line off of turn number 2, but he'll recover to make it back to the third slot. It's Cameron Cormier once again, another slide job once again off of turn number 2. Here comes the 12 of Jack Gross back to the inside. As it's going to be the 21 of Nick Miller back to the inside off of turn number 4. Not going to be able to get the second spot away. He may lose the third spot to the number 1 of Frankie Thompson. As we're throwing big sliders in turn 1 and 2. Thompson going to drive it in deep. Slide job by Cormier. 2 to go here at Cedar Lake. Oh, Jack flashed before my eyes, and Cameron Cormier said, hold my beer off of turn number 2. As you got another slide job by Thompson. Jack hits the brake pedal, white flag in the air, and you got a heck of a race for the second spot. As Cameron Cormier is going to be your race leader. Frankie Thompson for the second spot. Checkered flag will wave. It's going to be old Cameron Cormier, your feature heat race 2 winner. It's Frankie Thompson, Jack Gross, Nick Miller, T-Clem, Landon Charlo, and Lane Foyles in the 14. Your finishing order for the Super Late Models here at Cedar Lake. Sean Trippin, thanks for the follow. Oh my. Wait a minute, we got one more. Uh-oh. Maddox, thank you for the latest follow. Welcome to the channel. Alrighty. Offering EOLs for heat race number 3.
Start blinking, bounce me. My internet's not being great right now.
Copy. Kick you to the moon. All right, Corey, you got him. That's it. Dude, it's been a real. I'm glad you have a brake pedal, Jack. I really am, dude. That was all close quarters racing right there. We got a gnarly Cedar Lake Speedway right now. I never seen a slider line in that so soon off of 2, man. That was wild. All right, Corey, you got him anywhere in 3 and 4. Good luck, gentlemen. 88, you look good right now. All right, let's get at it, Skedatter, as the 0-1 of Corey Roberts got 2 wins here for the SLR show. After that's going to be the number 13 of Keegan Sanders. And yes, I did do a little bit of track prep out of this one. You got the pad race number 88. This is going to be RJ Miller. How about Trip Whitmere in the 0T? The number 22 of Harrison Dill. After that's going to be the number 75 of Bryson Daffer. As we are ready to go racing here this afternoon for heat race number 3. Hey, thank you guys for double tapping that screen. By the way, almost 15,000 likes here this afternoon. You guys are absolutely awesome tonight. As Cameron Cormier did win heat race number 2. Oh boy, whoa! Hold on to her, RJ Miller. I knew that was about to happen. Caution flag waves. Keegan Sanders got all up in the business of the number 88 of RJ Miller coming off that corner. And it just sent him into the tires all the way into the corner. And I mean, it sent him into the infield tires. Going to break the right front off that car. And that car is going to push all the way up. And Keegan Sanders going to get involved. And that's going to be our first yellow flag for heat race number 3. Well, the car that got in the back of RJ Miller got involved as well. Won the green this next time by, gentlemen. Basically, Sanders got underneath the 88 and picked up the right rear, and it just sent him into the gas, and the broken right front and all included, and Sanders got involved. Go ahead, and we should be able to double file him up this time around. Pace truck lights should be going out, boys. I mean, that's how it works sometimes, Raz. That's really how it works. You know, that's kind of weird how it happened, but okay. So we're going to get back up once again. Those in the pit area, if you're going to be able to continue, come on down. If not, I'll see you in the feature. Alrighty. So, Corey Roberts and Trip Whitmere are going to be your new front row after that with the 75. Representing Benji Killian, it's going to be Bryson Daffer, and you'll have the number 22 of Harrison Dill. Hey, Sean, thank you for the awesome heart me. Welcome to the SLR stream, but this is your first time, and we are back at it here once again. I'll tell you what, they really made that call easy for me. As Corey Roberts and company, 15.2. Thank you, Jay Scrub, for keeping me updated on the amount of likes here tonight. As my eyes are looking at everything. Oh, man, the 75 of Bryson Daffer just broke his right front and somehow magically got the Goblin to repair that car while he was driving down the backstretch. As we're 5 out of 8 here this afternoon as these super duper late models here tonight. Hey, you know what? You're more than welcome to mess me up as much as you want, Sean. We actually have a competition who can break Peter's character here at the SLR show as we get about 3 laps yet to go. You're more than welcome, Sean. We always try to break Peter's character. As case we go, it's all good, boss man, all good. We were just thinking about Rocket League. 2 to go as Corey Roberts on the 0-1, still that rate. Oh no, we got one climbing the wall. It's going to be the number 22 of Harrison Dill. He'll get off the speedway in time, and we'll see the white flag in the air for the 0-1 of Corey Roberts. As Corey Roberts continues to lead the way, and he will go through the middle of 3 and 4 up the hill. White flag, make it checkered. Don't do that, Corey. It's Corey Roberts going ahead and get it done. I thought he was going to straight line the wall or something, but Corey Roberts gets it done. Trip Whitmere, and it'll go to Bryson Daffer, able to finish. Dill, Sanders, and RJ Miller going to be in the back for the feature. You have your iRacing set up next month. Awesome, Bradley. I wish you the best of luck, as we're going to give them 2 minutes, and let's go ahead and get ready to go for a feature. 50 laps here at the Cedar Lake Speedway, and then we'll head to Knoxville, Eldora, Lucas Oil. Going to be the rest of the races here this afternoon. Once again, I give you guys out some major awesome support. 30 on 3 different channels total on the other side of things. I don't even know how many people are watching on the black side of things. They don't even tell me that. But we're up to 15,500 likes to the channel. Thank you guys for tapping that screen. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this afternoon. Anybody want an EOL penalty? Once again, everybody makes a show. 67, holy cow. That means we're at 97 total beautiful viewers. I do announce in real life. Yes, I do, Sean.
I was take one, Pete.
And yes, this is PC. I appreciate it, Sean. Yeah, I work at the Big Diamond Speedway. I'm not for sure if you're familiar with that or not. I'm with there my good old buddy Dino Oberero, and yeah, we have a lot of fun with it. We're on Dirt Track Digest, and you know, we do what we can. Final call for EOL penalties here for the super late models. Thank you, Sean Tripp, and I appreciate you for the awesome words, man. We do our best. This is how I started my career in announcing. What's it approximate cost to get started? That's a good question. Any of my drivers out there that race in the iRacing deal, can you answer that question for Kevin B. Johnson? For what I got right now, it's almost about $6,000 in monitors and just my PC, just so you know. Nice. So Dino announces out at Evergreen for the asphalt track. That's my broadcast partner. Yeah. As far as the wheel and pedals, are we going to go for a ride? You can go for a ride. Who we want to go a ride on? All right, gentlemen, a very, very packed audience here tonight. Over about 100 plus viewers on a Wednesday afternoon. Gonna watch you guys go racing. As let's go ahead and get at it. Kyle Brennan, anywhere in 3 and 4 you may fire. Gentlemen, if you break yourself, just send it over the pit area, please. Other than that, good luck, gentlemen. Yeah, he's my broadcast partner over at Big Diamond, Sean. Dino, yeah. He's getting up there, that's for sure. But let's get at it here for the Cedar Lake Speedway. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate ya. As our Super Late Models are underway here at the Cedar Lake Speedway, here at the SLR show. Super duper late models. You should go when the Coal Crackers up there, Sean. I believe that's in September. This Friday we get to meet Daisy Duke from the TV series of the Dukes and Hazards, and we'll have a 69 Charger there as well. So I mean, you can come up Friday night if you want to meet Daisy Duke. 3 out of 50 here for the super late models. Interesting lines as they're down on the bottom shelf in turns 1 and 2, as it's all going to be Kyle Brennan, the 39, your leader. We run what they call road runners, Sean. We call what they call road runners, and they're like the Monte Carlos, the old Novas, and stuff like that. So far, 4 out of 50 here for the super late models tonight, as we got 5 laps in here for the super late models, and it's really interesting. They're running the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Normally at a Cedar Lake Speedway, they'll be on the top side, as Kyle Brennan's going to go up there as well. I hope so. As Kyle Brennan's going to go to the middle. Oh, he almost lost it. Oh, man, he almost lost it off of turn number 2. I don't think he's going to try that once again, as Corey Roberts in the 01 right over the back bumper of the 39 of Kyle Brennan, as Roberts going to get to the inside, push it a little tight off of 2, and that's going to allow the 42 of Cameron Cormier. As Cormier and company, I'll tell you what, we'll ride on board right with Frankie Thompson. We have a yelp. Go figure. As soon as I go in car with somebody, we have Jack Gross and a few other guys hopping into the pit area, and I see Jack Gross with a broken right front, and I think his tire's going out of the ballpark. Wow! What? Did anybody see that tire just bounce off the orange? Looks like Landon Charo has manually disconnected. Jack Gross's internet kind of might have been a better factor of this one. Flashes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's an internet issue there for the 12. And then the 21 of Mr. Nick Miller had nowhere to go. You can see what happened is he disappears. That's what happened, Jack. You're completely off the grid. Like, you're completely off the grid. And, like, I don't see you at all. I don't see you at all until now. Going down to the backstretch. You disappear. But then all of a sudden you reappear, and then watch the contact on your race car. Internet issue involved in this one. And you're kind of there on the edge, but for your internet, he probably didn't hear you until it was too late. And then here he comes. Now watch, he's going to be inside your race car here a little bit, but yeah, you go through his car. But that is a car high. But also, maybe internet also had a factor on that as well. Yep. There was some internet with him there, Bryson, but by the time he did repair, you did come up. And then there you go. Brady Zins out there with the Galaxy to the channel, man. You didn't have to do that. I'm still in a good mood, man. It's only our first yellow flag. All right, guys, in the pit area, come on down. If you're coming back out of the pit area, come on down. I'm going to make sure everybody's out of the pits now. So if I'm calling you now, you're not moving, you have a time. You have time. You have time. You have time, Jack, but we're pulling out now. Come on. All right. Looks like Jack is not going to be able to go. 1 to green this time by. 1 to green going to be this time by. Thank you so much again, Brady Zins. We got to play some Rocket League together, and come on. All right, so still in turn 1. I'm sorry, guys. Pace lights will come out next time around. That is my fault. Oh, man, we appreciate you, man. I really do. You let me know. We can play tonight after the races, and yeah, so as we got the 42 of Cormier in trouble, looks like steering wheel problems for the 42 of Cormier as his wheel is locked to the left. And he's going to run it right into the wall, so it looks like mechanical problems here as well. No, they do not. Yeah. All right, guys, pace truck lights are out. Looks like Cormier's got steering wheel problems, and oh, he's got a whole bunch of damage, Cameron. Cameron, you mentioned your whole nose on that, too, it looked like. Pull out there and see where you're at. You're good to go. So let's get back at it as a couple of freak accidents happened. One with internet with Jack Gross and the 75 adapter. Did they get together? And then Cameron Cormier with steering problems. And Frankie Thompson. Oh, Corey Roberts are still in the wall. Can they get off of each other? Still in the wall. I knew that was going to happen. And caution flag is going to wave off of turn number 2. One of y'all just couldn't get off of each other. Both cars involved. Now we're going at it. So here's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. We got the one of Frankie Thompson to the outside, Corey Roberts to the inside. Remember, no mirror racing. So Corey Roberts going to wash up and meet a number 1 T of Frankie Thompson. Then they get hooked. They can't get off of each other. They're still getting off of each other. Brady's in thinking for the 20 GGs. Still trying to get off of each other. Still can't get off of each other. They go down to the back stretch, and there she blows. Finally, the stake has been hit between both them drivers, both cars involved, catches up a bunch of other guys involved, and now that's going to be our yellow flag off of turn number 2. Well, it's a car high, and both of y'all couldn't get off of each other. Both of y'all just really couldn't get off of each other and collected a bunch of other cars behind it. Oh, my. We're going to try this again. Double flag going to be 1 to green this time by. Gentlemen, 42 stop. They're coming around 2. You are clear. You are clear, 42. You are clear. 1T. 2's clear. 22 is done. Corey Roberts is done. And we're going to get this thing back underway. And let's go gone. What a shrimp. What are you trying to say, Brady Zins? Oh my, let's get back at it, shall we? Next track, I believe it's going to be Knoxville. Let's get this thing underway. 2 yellow flags here with the Cedar Lake Speedway. Doing the gallery. Hey, Brady, I really appreciate you. I don't even know what a gallery is, but whatever it is, I really love you, boss man. So far, 13 out of 50 here tonight at as about the whole field, as a brake pedal, like you said, is very easily used, as the 14 Lane Foils up 12 spots from his starting position in the Forward Industries number 14. As we continue back to green flag racing, 2 yellows here at Cedar Lake, here for the Super Duper late models, as is going to be Kyle Brennan at number 39, going to be your race leader. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, thanks for letting me know. As Kyle Brennan at number 39, slide job inbound. No, turn a knuckle thought otherwise. He's going to keep his car alive. Trying to work that middle shelf off of turn number 4, 16 out of 50. Well, yes, we have a few more tonight, Curtis Griffin, and 17,800 likes to the channel. Bless you all, as it's all going to be the 16. The space 16, I think it's Knoxville. I believe it's Knoxville for a 40 lapper. Well, let's get back into the action as Kyle Brennan, your leader, really throwing that race car into the wall. The 1G of Turner Knuckles will be the 17 of Clay Mason Cassidy. He'll go to Trip Whitmere, T. Clem, RJ Miller in that 88 machine. I'll tell you a little bit of a funny story with this number 88 ride of RJ Miller. Actually, he is the man, and I told him when I met him at the Beckley Speedway, he is the man that changed my life. He heard me announcing, and he said he gave me the opportunity, got with Joseph Rush with the American All-Star Series, and that's all she wrote. So big shout out to the number 88 machine of RJ Miller from Miller Inc. in that 88. Got about 20 out of 50 here this afternoon. Lane Foles going to go to the top shelf. Meanwhile, the 11 to Kinder Tosh on the inside. Tosh having an okay day this afternoon, and he's relatively stayed out of the BS this afternoon as well. Avoiding the racks and really having a good job. How about my favorite donut eater, Keegan Sanders? He's the old man as Bryson Davern literally just buried the right side of the car in at number 75, 22 out of 50, as Keegan Sanders has got the new nickname of Keegan the White Donut Sanders. Cale Moggs gonna pull his race car in as racing continues on. Man, that 18 car is buried. Jonathan Hamby just buried his right side of the car into the wall off of turn number 2, as we're 23 out of 50 here this afternoon on 2 yellow flags. Blue and yellow, Frankie Thompson. I have never been to a Coors Speedway, Sean Trippin, and I work Big Diamond on Fridays, so I've probably never been there. So as Kyle Brennan's going to be about halfway in the air for these super late models with 26 more to go. Frankie Thompson in the 11T just slow rolling the bottom. He's got a ton of damage on that race car with him and Corey Roberts getting together. As you got the number 1G of Turner Knuckles rolling that bottom shelf, as, man, he's going to make quick avoidance as Frankie Thompson's going to go ahead and hold F4. 25 just halfway to go as it's all to 39 of Kyle Brennan. Looks like Turner Knuckles went ahead and pulled his race car in as well after he was running in the 3rd spot. You got the number 97 of T-Clem bearing the right rear quarter behind the wall. Trip Whitmere currently in the 3rd spot. As this one here, about 24 yet to go. RJ Miller up 13 slots after his incident in heat race action. Lane Foils up 14 in that number 14 machine, as we got a few cars of Cameron Cormier. He parked his race car in. Frankie Thompson parked his race car in as well. Turner Knuckles the same, and Jonathan Hamby has decided to park their race cars as racing continues for the 4th spot. As at 5th spot is going to be RJ Miller in the 88. Here comes Lean Foles on the 14. Look out, the 11 of Kinder Tosh. That car didn't want to turn, and he just threw it into the fence in turn number 2. As Jared Wharton, he's going to call it a day as well. And that number 2 ride will head to Knoxville with 20 more to go here this afternoon. Still got about 10 cars on the speedway, and it looks like it's going to go to the top shelf as the 39 of Brennan got into the wall, which might allow the 17 of Mason Cassidy start to close. We got 19 yet to go, and they're in the middle of turns 1 and 2, which is rather interesting as you got some lap down traffic of Keegan Sanders in the 21. That's going to be Mr. Nick Miller, as lap down traffic may be a factor. Now, the last time we were at the I-55 Speedway, lap down traffic really was the deciding factor of that race, and it always went down to the last lap, and man, it was an awesome finish. I'll start clipping here eventually now, just so you guys are aware. I kind of deleted all my videos because I was having a big old tiki-taki issue, but so far it's going to be all Kyle Brennan, still your race leader, the 17 of Mason Cassidy, and Trip Whitmire. He'll be in that number 0T, so it's shaping up to be a good one here as you got lap down traffic of the 13 of Keegan Sanders and the number 21 of Nick Miller, as Kyle Brennan's got to work through some lap down traffic while Mason Cassidy starting to close close in. 15 more to go here this afternoon at the Cedar Lake Speedway. As we get about the number 39 of Brennan going to close into the back bumper of the 13 of Keegan Sanders. 14 to go, and lap down traffic is now going to come into play. Fans in the chat, I gotta ask you a question. Your thoughts of lap down traffic in races. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Tell me why in any of the chats. As Brendan's gonna be forced to get out of his lane. He's got Keegan Sanders up there on the outside, and Sanders will not make it easy on him as well. 21,000 likes to the channel. You guys are absolutely phenomenal for double tapping on that screen. As Kyle Brendan's gonna get to the end. Oh, Keegan Sanders go ahead and send himself to oblivion just as Mason Cassidy buries himself into the wall. Oh man, Keegan Sanders went ahead. I don't know if he's a lap down, and he is. And he did pull it into the infield as Mason Cassidy buries his car into the wall for a caution flag number 3 here this afternoon. Oh man, tough break there for the 17 of Mason Cassidy as he buried it in there. So we'll head to Knoxville. Don't mess with the double tappers in the live. Let's go. Alrighty, gentlemen. Mason Cassidy drilled it. And Cameron Cormier, what happened to him? His wheel was messed up. I couldn't look left or right or tear off. Ooh, that's not cool. Alrighty, so Mason Cassidy buried the right front end of the wall, so they'll put Trip Whitmere to the outside. Glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. Okay. Alrighty, well, let's get on with it as Cormier had wheel issues there in that number 42 as we are down to 9 cars after the big wreck there between Frankie Thompson and Corey Roberts. After Corey Roberts gave him the old car high and they just couldn't quite get off of each other down to the backstretch, and after that, that's all she rode. 5-5 won the green. Mason Cassidy, too much damage on the right front of that race car as we are going to finish this one out here for the Super Late Models. 9, making an 11-lap shootout as you got the 97. That's going to be Mr. T. Clem. You got the 0, Trip Whitmere. Now here comes the 75 of Bryson Dafford as Dafford's able to roll through the middle with 3 and 4. The 14, the lane foils. He tiptoes alongside the 75 of Dafford as Dafford's going to get to the inside. Great battle for the 4th and 5th spot. Lane foils, buries the car into the wall. You got a 10-lap shootout as Kyle Brennan, the 39, has led most of the laps here this afternoon. As you got Trip Whitmere in the 0, look at the 97, it's going to be T. Clem to the inside as that's a battle for the 2nd and 3rd spot. As the 39 of Brennan, he'll go to the top shelf. It's Trip Whitmere in the number 0 to the inside. 8 to go here at Cedar Lake. Knoxville Speedway will be coming up here with the SLR show for a 14-lap event for the Super Late Models there. And then we'll have 2 more events after Knoxville. As Brendan, the 39, still your leader. We'll see if Trip Whitmere, can he do anything? He's playing follow leader right now, so the 97 machine is going to be T. Clem. As here comes Trip Whitmere, slide job inbound in turn number 4. And Brendan back to the inside. They'll drag race, and it's going to be Trip Whitmere at the line with 6 to go. Slide job there for Kyle Brennan. Trip Whitmere in the number 0. He'll retake the lead in turn 3 and 4. Somebody give me a high five. Going to be this time by 5 to go. 5 to go. It's going to be the 39 of Brendan. He'll go to the top shelf. Bryson Dafford. Oh, man. He had a slam on the brake pedal. At the 97 of T. Clem shut the door on him down to the backstretch. 4 to go. Come on, let's see what we got. Jason Bice taking the latest high five. I know you're watching on all the other type of platforms that we're on, as you got a great battle now for the race lead. You got a great battle for the 3rd spot as well. T. Clem and Dafford, they'll get together a little bit going into turn number 1. And the 75 of Dafford will move into the 3rd spot as you got 3 to go as Trip Whitmere making 2 to go this time by for the 0T of Trip Whitmere. Good racing. I got you, Jason, as it's got about 2 more to go. Man, what a move for Trip Whitmere as he's going to make himself to the top down. Dafford's going to bury the right rear quarter panel on the wall as you got the white flag in the air this time around. That's going to be the 97 of T. Clem. Kyle Brennan at number 39. It looks like too little too late. Slider line for the number 0T. Trip Whitmere is going to get it done here at Cedar Lake. It'll go to Kyle Brennan, Dafford, T. Clem. Tosh, RJ Miller, and Nick Miller going to be your finishing order. And let's get the top 3 on to the front stretch. All right, let's get a wrecking as the SLR beef chat and general chat getting ready to go. As we got Trip Whitmere gonna park it up. I guess I can make that work. All right, let's continue on here with the SLR broadcast and show. So far, that race there was a little interesting. 3 yellow flags as we'll head to Knoxville for a 40-lapper. That'll be coming up next here tonight at the SLR show once again. We thank everybody for coming out and coming out to the channel. We thank everybody out for taking your time and watching some racing here tonight as we bring up the Trip Whitmere number 0T, your winner here at Cedar Lake.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, welcome back to the iRacing stream here at the SLR show. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Took a little bit of a break to reset myself on the iRacing and just started focusing more on real life, racing dirt, now racing asphalt for modified. So been doing pretty good.
Fun fact, Trip was on the sim, I think, when he was like 11 years old. iRacing, we didn't hear that. And he was winning races now, and now he's a lot older and racing in real life. What you been doing in the real life world?
Yeah, same old. Been racing my E-mod, winning the points championship again for this series. Won it last year, so leading the points, 3 more races to go or so. The sport mod, doing pretty good. I'm say sport mod or USRA. It's one of the two. Doing pretty good. Got like 1 win on the season with this one. I've been getting more faster and faster. And recently, last 3 weeks ago, finally got in a modified on asphalt. So been doing pretty good on here on iRacing. I mean not iRacing in real life.
Well, let's talk about that slider there to Mr. Brennan at number 39, which is about 5 yet to go for the race for the win.
Yeah, I just started saving my tires there for a little bit, and then I'm pretty fast. I know how to save my stuff when I took a break, and now I come back, and I guess I know how to save my stuff. So, yeah, I was just saving my stuff the whole time, buying my stuff, and then I knew I had a fast car at the end because I started catching Mason, and then I was gonna pick him off one by one, and then he got the wall. So I think that yellow helped me there trying to get Caleb. I think he would have won, but I think that yellow kind of helped me. But Caleb's pretty fast. Mason's pretty fast. It was gonna be a hard time to get around Mason, but I was just thankful for the caution and just threw the slider, got him. I think his tires were going away. I think that's what it was. I noticed, and so I just threw a slider and then got back to the cushion and just won, I guess.
Well, who do you got to thank in the 0T as we got Knoxville coming up for a 40-lapper here tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank you, everyone that came out, everyone watching, all my real life sponsors, On a Man Shirts. I just have to thank a lot of everyone on my race car, God, the man up above, all the hot moms out there, everyone that helps out, everyone that helps out on the race car, and that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you for coming out. Knoxville's loading up as we speak as we move to Kyle Brennan. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
Kyle, led all those laps and not the last one.
Yeah, I had a pretty bad wheel damage. I don't know if you saw before that caution with Frankie and Corey, but I absolutely plowed my right front into the wall a few laps there, and it was giving me wheel damage every lap. And yeah, I was just way too tight the whole race because of it.
I've seen you guys running different lanes on the speedway. They're off of turn 1 and 2. Did that bit of a slider line track prep kind of like make it a little different?
I mean, I was running straight through the middle there for a little while whenever I had that big old gap on them, and I was letting them run me back down. But I don't know. There at the end, trying to catch Trip, I was using my tires, trying to stay with Trip there, so I could hopefully maybe get to him and throw a slider. But I was using my tires up way too much there.
Well, thanks for coming out, and unfortunately, he didn't lead the lap that counted. But who do you got to thank?
You for hosting these, Cocky Floyd Consulting, KR1 Technologies, Rafier Hayco, Brennan Trucking, Dowie Towing, Starry Ranch, 30 South Speed Shop, and Wengler Trucking.
I'll see you at Knoxville, man. Congratulations on second.
Yeah, thank you.
Bryson Dafford in the 75. Boy, what a world of emotions here looking at this car here today.
Yeah, it's, RJ got this done. I messaged him about 10:30 my time, and I had the car done. I had the car sent back to me by 11, so he got this thing knocked out pretty quick for me. I appreciate all that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And you're representing Benji, Benji Killian, who lost his life here recently. And you know, when I first saw that car at Lanier, I was like, son of a biscuit.
Yeah, I got his. You know, I met because my buddy Mike Buono did his UMP wrap. So as soon as I found out, you know, I messaged him saying, "Hey, you still got Benji wrap? Can I get that file? Because I'm gonna start running that car." And he said, "Yeah, I got it." And I'm like, as soon as I messaged him, I had that file for me, and so I ran it last night. Yeah, last night at Monsters of Dirt, and did pretty good for first little bit, and then fell off at the end. But you know, it's an honor to get to drive it. I know Benji would be getting all sappy over this, but you know, it's an honor for me. Benji was a great guy. You know, any way I could try to honor him going forward, I will. Like we got a race tomorrow. I don't know if you want me to say it, but I got a race. We got a race tomorrow for Monsters of Dirt. You know, I put up a payout in there I put up 50 for second. I think John put up 75 for the winner, and another guy put up 25 for third. So it's gonna be cool to go in there. It's that Benji's favorite track, and you know, I'm gonna run this car tomorrow night, and you know, I'm probably gonna miss your Knoxville race. That's just because I got to go out and start testing. I got to get better, a little bit better for tomorrow, and hopefully I can park this car on top.
Do your thing and park that car on top, man. Who do you got to thank in the 75?
Just everybody at Bad Racing. You know, all the guys over there, Casey, RJ, Troy, my brother. There's a couple other guys that we got in there that it's making it fun to get on iRacing. You know, like I've always said, I don't race very much, but when I do, I try to be as clean and as fair as possible. You know, I'm sorry to Jack. I didn't even know he was out there.
Yeah, his internet disappeared on you, so that might have played forward. Like he disappeared about out the corner.
Yeah, so I didn't even know he was out there, and you know, I apologize to him. You know, I never want to be that guy that goes out there and wrecks people, and I really don't want to do it in Benji's car because Benji never raced like that. So I got to remember I got to clean it up a little bit while I'm in Benji's stuff.
Thank you for your time, boss man. It's okay. Go practice, get ready to go. Thank you for coming out.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for everything you did at Lanier.
Absolutely, man. Let's go ahead. I'll get that clip for you too, then, Bryson, after the stream.
Okay, yes, sir. And if
Yes, sir.
if you could just get it for me and send it over to me, and I'll appreciate that.
I got you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, let's go ahead and head over to the Knoxville Speedway. That'll be coming up next year for our super duper late model program at Knoxville. That's a 40-lap event, and you know, starting to get around the 8 o'clock hour, a lot of leagues and stuff start to join in. So we'll see how the rest of the racing goes on here with the SLR show. Again, a major audience tonight. Over 23,500 likes to the channel on the black side of that stuff. 45 brand new followers like Chris Edwards. Thank you for the latest follow. And we kept a solid 32 on the other blue side, purple side, and red side. I will be posting clips again on the black, purple, blue, and red page. I'm just going to go ahead and clip everything out and post everything out, all nice, cool things and everything else for those deals. So, Chris Edwards just joined us, by the way. Thank you, Chris Edwards. Welcome to the show. And tonight is B-Class 2000 iRacing for our Super Duper Late Model program. Is we have more racing here tonight, as we have 2 more events after this, and I believe it's, let's go check it out. Eldora and Lucas Oil. J Scrub, thank you so much for encouraging people to like for me while I am busy, as not a whole lot of takers here this afternoon at the Knoxville Speedway, so this one might be a quick one for us, as Nick Miller, Kinder Tosh, Harrison Dill, and a few other guys coming out here on the Speedway. We only might have enough for 1 heat race and 1 feature here at Knoxville. So this will make it really easy for us. I know around the 8 o'clock mark, we start running into leagues and things like that. Everybody else starts running, but we'll go ahead and continue to run these, and hopefully you guys continue with super late models here tonight. It is B class 2K or above. So far, a lot of people have enjoyed the racing. I hope you guys have been enjoying the racing. It's been a pretty decent overall easy night here tonight. And once again, if you guys are new to the stream of the channel from any of the other any of them, from the black, blue, red, purple, feel free to say hello. I am super talkative, and I will make sure I read your guys' messages. So we got Robert McCann, we got Dustin Spates, we have a few newcomers here tonight. I saw Chris Edwards join us here tonight as well, and I believe we may only have one heat race. Let's find out for a 40 lapper here for the super late models. After that, we'll go to Eldora Speedway for a 50 lapper, and we will have 2 heats here this afternoon. Roz, hello, boss man. So we will have 2 heat races, one of 6 and one of 5, and let's go ahead and go racing here with the SLR show. Offering some EOLs, which I don't think anybody's going to take. Offering EOLs. Anybody want one? Yes, no, maybe so. Nobody wants an EOL?
I'll take one.
You got one, Dustin?
Me too.
Cool. I believe both of you guys are in heat race number 2, but I'll get you guys then. Welcome all newcomers to the channel. We thank you guys for coming out. We have Eldora coming up next for a 50 lapper, and then Lucas Oil will finish it off here at the SLR show. If you guys have not joined the SLR Discord, I encourage you guys to do so. We try to run a straight up clean show. 8 laps per heat, just the 11 of us will have a 40 lap feature, and then we'll move on to our next event. Appreciate you guys. T Clem, anywhere in 3 and 4, you may fire. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to get at her, skedatter here for heat race number 1. As T-Clem going to start on the pole in this one in the Clark Racing T-Clem HBM number 7 crazy graphics machine. To the outside, he's literally outside my back door. It's going to be the CAC or the LAC Longhorn chassis, the Dumpster Inc., Hafer's Gun, and Smithing in company. It's going to be Nick Miller. After that, you're going to have the number 2. That's going to be Jared Wharton. After that, you're going to have the number 22. It's going to be out of the Atwell 5150. It's going to be Harrison Dill. You got the 46 machine of Robert McCann from McCann Sim Sports. Come join our racing league at Race Nation Official on iRacing. You'll have the number 12 machine out of RVS. That'll be Jack Gross. And that's going to be our starting field for heat race number 1. And as we're gonna get ready to go, do I do any Pensacola racing? What is that? And Quando Dingle, think of the latest share. Oh boy, super late model Jared Wharton pushes way tight. Look out, Jared Wharton. Look out for the number 12 in company, and we got a big old yellow. It's all good. Jack Gross and company as Jared Wharton went into the corner, and that thing said, nope. I'm not going to turn. Wow. Jared Wharton pushed way tight in the corner as he had the number 21 to the outside, gets up into him. I seen that earlier as the 2 of Wharton. Nick starts to cut down, pushes tight. Dill gets on the binders. Everybody stacked it up. 2 of Wharton's going to go around. Jack Gross left with nowhere to go. And that's going to be our first yellow flag here for heat race number 2. Wow. 1 to green. Huh? Yeah. We're going to go ahead and double file, go 1 to green. Jared Wharton went into the corner, and it just did not turn on him. We'll get everybody coming back out on Speedway, and we'll try that again. Pensacola, Florida? I never knew there was anything there, J Scrub. And it's all good. It's all good for the 410 sprint cars at Eldora. I get it. It's all good. We'll see. As we have our heat race number 1 getting ready to go once again. I didn't know there was a racetrack in Pensacola, Florida. I was in the Navy base there for A school when I was in the Navy. for Pensacola. I know all about that Pensacola area, but I was there for A school. I didn't know there was a dirt track in that area, but as we're getting racy here for the super late models, as it's going to be T. Clem and Jared Wharton, Harrison Dillon at number 22 with the number 12 of Jack Gross after he got caught up in that first accident there with the 2 of Jared Wharton. As the 21 of Nick Miller in the 5th spot as everybody's driving away. Wharton going to dive it into the infield berm as we are here at Knoxville. The 22 of Harrison Dill, the number 12 of Jack Gross. After that's going to be the 21 of Nick Miller, as Miller's going to be able to get to the inside. They'll drag race down up the backstretch at halfway to go for heat race number 1. It's all going to be the 97 of T-Clem as T-Clem continues to drive on the bottom shelf with the 2 of Jared Wharton, the 22 of Harrison Dill with the 21. That'll be Nick Miller as he'll be in that 4th spot. You guys get an opportunity to ride on board Nick Miller as he works on Harrison Dill. Got about 2 to go as Nick Miller got around the 22 of Harrison Dill as the number 2 of Jared Ward will be in the 2nd spot, but it's all the 97 of T-Clem as he's going to be able to roll through that middle shelf. He'll see the white flag going to be in the air this time around as the super late models are here at the Knoxville Speedway. I never heard of that, Jay Scrub, but T-Clem going to be that number 97. He will get his job done. He'll go to the 2 of Jared Wharton with the 21 of Nick Miller, the 22 of Harrison Dill, the 12 of Greg Rose, and will be the 46 of Robert McCann. That'll be your finishing order here for our super duper late models at the Knoxville Speedway. All right, and let's get her squared away once again as our super duper late models heat race number 2 going to get ready to line up. I know Dustinette said the EOL and Chris Edwards said for the EOL. That'll put Kendra Tosh and Mr. Sanders. You guys will be the front row. 63 and 16, you can line up any way you guys want. There's nobody else behind you. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get at her skedatter here for Knoxville as we only got 5. We're waiting for Kyle Brennan to get his car ready to go. Dirt track in Milton, Florida. Was fun. Got bombed. What do you mean it got bombed? No way. Yeah, so these super duper late models, Barrett, it's B class 2K. B class 2K for these guys. Gentlemen, front rows taking EOL penalties, guys. So you guys can line right up through. Yep, thank you. 16 or 63. If you guys want the outside of the 39, you may take it. Alrighty. Yeah, too many beers. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. I'm like, what is he talking about right now? I was like, is he okay? All right, 11. You got him anywhere in 3 and 4. So let's go ahead and send it here tonight for our super duper late model program. As Kinder Tosh on the 11 is going to start on the pole. Meanwhile, the number 13 of Keegan Sanders, he'll be on the outside. You got the number 39. That's going to be from the Cocky Floyd Consulting. That's going to be Kyle Brennan to the outside. In the Riggs X number 16, it's Dustin Sprates. You'll have the number 63, OnlyFans McCann Motorsports. It's going to be the 63 of Chris Edwards. Joining us here, both on the black side of things and here on the Speedway. We'll see how the super duper late models turn out here at Knoxville. Again, not too many takers here at the Knoxville Speedway for a 40-lap event. We'll move to Eldora Speedway. That'll be a 50 lap for our super duper late models. We'll see how everything goes. You live 3 blocks from a dirt track, got drunk, and stumbled home. I think we all done that once or twice or two. But as our super duper late models are underway here at Knoxville. Heat race number 2 for the super late models as Kyle Brennan's gonna, whoa! We got McCann in the 63 and the 16 getting together at Dustin's Braids, and they're able to keep it together and stay straight as it's gonna be Kyle Brennan just slow rolling the bottom at number 39. He'll be your race leader at heat race number 2 as it'll be Kinder Tosh on the 11, the 13 of Keegan Sanders as Tosh gonna battle back to the inside. They'll go down on the back stretch as is Kyle Brennan gonna be your race leader as the 11 of Kinder Tosh gonna battle back to the inside. Good battle for the race lead. So it's all the 39 of Kyle Brennan. I got you, Landon. It's all right. There's always another day, Landon. Hopefully you're in the SLR Discord. If you are, that's cool. As Kyle Brennan, you got the 11. That's going to be Kinder Tosh. You'll have the 13 of Keegan Sanders. Meanwhile, the 16 of Dustin Sprates. It'll go to the 63 of Chris Edwards. Going to be his first time here for the SLR show. As this battle for the race lead is still nose to tail, Kyle Brennan, the 39, took the lead early after starting in the 3rd spot in this one. As the 11 of Kinder Tosh will go to the top shelf. You got the 39 of Kyle Brennan and company as he's going to be able to run to the bottom of the 11 of Kinder Tosh. Going to start losing some ground to him as it's all the 39 of Kyle Brennan so far. We only got 11 cars here for the Knoxville Speedway Super Duper Late Models. We'll go to Eldora for 50 laps, and then we'll go to Lucas Oil for another 50 lapper, and that'll do it tonight here for the SLR show, and we'll be right back at it on Thursday night at 6 o'clock Eastern time. So make sure you guys write that down on your guys' calendars or your phones or a pen and paper. You got 2 to go this time by. Even better yet, if you guys have not joined the SLR Discord, please do so. Corey Jefferson in the house. Good to see you, boss. As that's going to be Brennan and company. You have the number 11 of Kinder Tosh with just the white flag going to be here this time by. It wasn't voted, Landon. It was spun. I spin all the tracks on a wheel, but the cars get voted in as Kyle Brennan for the final time in the middle of 3 and 4. It's going to be easy for him. It'll go to Kinder Tosh for the 2nd spot. You'll have the number 3 of Keegan Sand, 13 of Keegan Sanders, the 16 of Dustin Sprates, and it'll go to Chris Edwards. Going to be able to pull it in and get ready for feature action. Chris said he missed that setup. It's all good. Everybody comes in here, Chris, and good to have you on the Speedway too. Everybody comes to the SLR show and misses the setups for the first time. If you don't know, these cars are not stock. They are a little bit more horsepower. They got a little bit of weight taken out of them, and it makes it a little bit fun. Pimp Daddy Jordan, welcome back. PDJ, I like it. One of the best tracks, if it's 60%, it just, you know, it's all about how you cards that come in. You can get this place to actually really get 2 laned out if you have the car count to do so, and unfortunately only 11 cars decided to show up again. There's a lot of leagues and a lot of things that are happening around this time anyways, so we will continue on with our super late models. We'll see how many people want an EOL penalty. Anybody want an EOL for the feature? Are you B Class 2K, Pimp Daddy Jordan? This is for our super late model program. Are you a B Class 2K? Yes, you can then. Just so you know, mirrors, no mirrors, and no, yeah, it's all good. It's no mirrors and no spotters and no spectators, so yeah, come on down. We're going to Eldora Speedway for the next race. Just search up SLR. Oh yeah, absolutely, Corey Jefferson, it's all good. I ain't worried. We're like, so you ever been to a racetrack and like you're just running like the small cars and things like that, and you're letting all your big guys go ahead and race the big show? That's exactly what we got. And we got 10 drivers, got 11 drivers put on the show. Hey, Chris Edwards, thank you for the latest follow. Again, offering those EOL penalties for the field. Again, a lot of you guys are new. Welcome to the channel. I really do hope you guys do join the Discord. I think there's almost 1,000 members in there. And, you know, we're all here to go racing. I know we'll see what Eldora is next, and then Lucas Oil, and that'll be it here tonight. We'll be back live on 6 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, go log in. SLR is the big show, but you guys got 410 Nationals going on iRacing. I got you. I got you indeed. We had over 100 and some plus people watching tonight, Corey Jefferson, and it's been pretty good racing here this afternoon. So let's go ahead and get ready to go. All right, boys. Most of y'all been here before. Just go racing. Have some fun. 40 laps, so we'll go over to Eldora. Well, let's get it started, man. We had a lot of good racing here tonight, though. We got some really good finishes. I finally got the black side of things, I think, fixed after vertical screening, and I think we're good to go now. So, the number 97, a T-Clam, going to start on the pole in this one. For the T-Clam, grab and go. The Clark Racing, the Crazy Graphics, HBM on the side of the race card. T-Clam will start on the pole. To the outside, it's going to be the Brendan Trucking number 39 for the Colting Floyd Desalting, the KR1. That's going to be Mr. Kyle Brennan. You got the number 2 from the Amanda Enterprises, Bradley Trucking, number 2, a Jared Wharton. Rocky Top Sim Raps, Flash Sim Sports, Penske Racing Shocks. It's going to be McSizer Pipeline, All Good Racing. The number 11, his nickname is Flash of Kinder Tosh. I can't say it. It's going to be the number 13 of Keegan Sanders. You're going to have to tell me how to say it again. You'll have the Hafer's Gunsmithing, the Reaper Graphics number 21 from Lay's Automotive, Dumpster LLC, MyGreenDumpster.com. It's a Camaro. It's Nick Miller. You got the old number 16 from Riggs X. It's going to be Dustin Spates. You got the 55150 number 22 of Harrison Dill. It'll be the number 12 out of RVS. It'll be Jack Gross. The 63 out of OnlyFans. It'll be Chris Edwards. And after that, you got the 46. That's going to be Robert McCann. 40 laps here in Knoxville, and we are underway for our Super Duper Late Models tonight. Looking for 40 laps of green flag action. Can we get it done here this afternoon? As the 97 T-Clam is your leader. This is going to be a race between these two guys right here. Kyle Brennan's going to squeeze himself on the inside. Oh boy, we are going to drag race already, and it's going to be heads up racing going into 1 and 2. As Kyle Brennan's going to do a great job holding it to the bottom. T-Clam's going to hit the bumps, and the battle for the lead will go to Kyle Brennan in turn 3 and 4. As the racetrack might move up a little bit, I'm not sure just yet. 3 out of 40 here at Knoxville Speedway. At the number 2 at Jared Wharton, he'll go to the top shelf with the number 11. That's going to be Old Flash himself of Kinder Tosh. He got the 12 of Jack Gross. Oh, he drove it in deep, and he was able to regather it back together and give Jack Gross going to be that 5th spot. Jack Gross always comes to me about his triple monitors. Every time he logs in iRacing, something happened, and he's like, Peter, I need your help. He did buy me a cheeseburger one night, though, but it's all Kyle Brennan at number 39, still your leader. 35 to go here at Knoxville, a big, long place, home of 410 Sprint Car Racing, 360 Nationals, you name it. As it's still Kyle Brennan just driving away with this one. He got the 21 of Nick Miller. It'll go to the 13 of Keegan Sanders with the number 12 of Jack Gross. It'll go to the 11, and how about Jared Wharton in that number 2 machine? He brings his brother every once in a while. I haven't seen Chris Wharton yet in that number 5 machine. Usually he's here racing with us, but we know he's in spirit with us. I was Jared Wharton at number 2, all over the back bumper of the 11 ride of Kinder Tosh, 7 out of 40 here tonight. As was it on a Wednesday when he bought the cheeseburger? No, it's actually a funny story too, by the way. You guys have not met him yet, but he races at the Big Diamond Speedway. His name is Nicholas Ham, and he runs in the 602 USS Aki Sportsman Division at the Big Diamond Speedway. Well, when I first met him for the first time, he literally bought me a Wendy's triple cheeseburger at the Grandview Speedway. It was a really good story, and I gave him a t-shirt out of the cross of that for a trade deal, but that was kind of the deal there. But you guys haven't met him yet on iRacing. I don't even know if the 45JR is on iRacing anymore or not, but Kyle Brennan at number 39 to be the 97 of T-Clam. We got the 21 of Nick Miller, the 13 of Keegan Sanders. I don't know, I haven't seen the 45JR on iRacing anymore, but you do have Jack Gross at number 12, the 11 of Kinder Tosh. They'll battle out for the 5th spot. Tosh in the 11, Gross at number 12, as he's currently sitting in that 5th spot at this time. 11 out of 40 so far for these Knoxville Super Duper Late Models, as the battle for the lead is still nose to tail as well, as Kyle Brennan still leads it. T-Clam trying a different way around the speedway, as he will be right there behind him. Nick Miller. How about the Keegan White Powder Donut Sanders? There's a funny story on how he's got it. It might be slightly embarrassing, but Keegan Sanders has a nice little taste or a flavor for the old infield tractor tire. I call them white powder donuts just to be a little funny about it, but pretty much that's our field here at the Knoxville Speedway. Robert McCann going to be on the Speedway for the first time in a long time. Looks like he also has a league from come join our league at Race Nation Official on iRacing for Robert McCann, and welcome to the 16 of Dustin Spates here for the first time at the Rig X number 16 ride. And the newcomer, he's from OnlyFans of McCann Racing. He's also in the Twitch TikTok chat. That's going to be Chris Edwards here for the first time at the SLR show. Only 11 cars showed up in Knoxville, and you do got this battle for the 5th spot. It's going to be the best way to go. It's Kinder Tosh in the 11. You got the number 12 ride. That's going to be Mr. Jack Gross. They'll go side by side off of turn number 2 with 26 more laps to go in Knoxville. And you got Jared Wharton at number 2, going to make himself in that battle as well. As it's still all Chris Edwards is the owner of Race Nation Official. Okay, thank you, Jimmy, for that awesome news. I had no idea. I appreciate you for letting me know. So far, the number 39, that's going to be Kyle Brennan, who's still out in front, but T. Clem is actually starting to close in that gap there. Still got a little bit of time to go and a long way to go. I didn't know that, Jimmy. Well, thank you for bringing your guys over, as it's their first time here for the SLR show. As Kyle Brennan, still your leader. You got the number 97 of T. Clem with 23 yet to go here this afternoon at Knoxville. Kyle Brennan to the outside. The T. Clem number 97 still hot on his heels. He's actually about a 10th faster than your race leader, the Kyle Brennan number 39. So this battle's going to start to get really good here in just a minute. With 22 to go, you'll see cross flags here soon, as it looks like T-Climb playing a little bit of cat and mouse. Almost 30K likes to the channel. You guys continue to double tap that screen. Jay Scrubs, I really appreciate you for encouraging that when I'm sitting here trying to do everything else on this speedway right now. Big heads up, man. Thank you so much for the awesome words of encouragement for helping that double tap. Almost 30K. Man, you guys are an awesome audience this afternoon. Well, this battle for the lead, I'm sitting here watching this a little bit, as Kyle Brennan of the 39 rolling the inside. You got the 97 of T-Clem running a couple of different lanes, and he's still a little bit faster. It's almost like playing a game of cat and mouse. You can see T-Clem trying to do a little bit, as you got the number. Thank you, Jason Bice. Thank you awesome once again, as it's going to be Kyle Brennan again on the bottom shelf. He'll throw that slider line. T-Clem going to try something a little bit different at number 97. I don't think it worked out too well for him, as that battle for the lead is still a cat and mouse game between both them guys. Nick Miller, he was literally at the church I went to today. He missed me by maybe about 20 minutes or so, as Keegan Sanders is also going to be in the 4th spot of the 11. I saw Jack Groach just flash one again. Jimmy, thank you for the latest share, boss man. By the way, if you guys don't know, Jimmy is also a TikTok streamer. Give him a follow while he's here. As you got the 11, that's going to be Kinder Tosh. You'll have the number 2 of Jared Wharton, the 22 of Harrison Dill, the 16 of Dustin Sprates. You'll have the number 46 of Robert McCann, and the 63 of Chris Edwards. I do appreciate them getting them some laps in, as lap down traffic may be something here as well, as Kyle Brennan and company. Oh, T-Clem still getting closer and closer to that 39 of Kyle Brennan. It's going to be hard for him to pass, but the cool thing is you get to watch T-Clem try to work other ways of the speedway and try to figure out a way to get around them. I don't know if you guys don't know the Hammer Down game with TJ Peterson bringing that game around. We've been doing a lot of testing, and I tell you what, this is what this reminds me of. As the leader, being the best blocker in the world, Raz knows what I'm talking about, as you get to ride on board T-Clem as he tries to figure out how to get around them. You thought I wasn't going to remember that, huh, Raz? Oh, man, this is exactly what I was doing behind you, too. We got that lap down traffic ahead of us, too, with about 12 to go. This might get a little interesting, because, Raz, this is me behind you at the Hammer Down game yesterday afternoon. Well, you got about 12 to go, 11 to go here at Knoxville, and it's been Kyle Brennan, but lap down traffic of Chris Edwards here for the first time in the OnlyFans McCann Racing Edward Racing, number 63, as lap down traffic might help this race out a little bit with 10 more to go. So far, no yellow flags here tonight as the racetrack's starting to move up here. We'll see if T-Clem can figure something out. How about the top three running about the same identical lap times as the steel lap down traffic of Chris Edwards. And Edwards don't need to fear. He can just hold that throttle and just hold that line. That's all the rules are here at SLR. You don't have to pull to the inside, don't have to pull to the outside. 30,000 likes to the channel. My goodness, that's almost an all-time record. You can keep it throttled, Chris. You don't have to let them by. You're good. You can keep it throttled, run a line. You do not have to let them by. So Chris Edwards just got told from race control he does not have to let him on by. He just got to hold a lane. And there's Kyle Brennan. And Brennan's going to try to work it to the inside. Hopefully Kyle Brennan goes to the top shelf as Chris Edwards going to go to the inside. Kyle Brennan, the 39, going to continue to work the top shelf. This might be a moment of opportunity for the 97 to T-Clem as here comes Brennan. Slide job inbound in 3 and 4. And that'll put, oh wow, the 63 machine has a brake pedal as Chris Edwards let him on by. Gotta love it when lap down traffic respects the leaders, guys. You got about 5 more to go as T-Clem's gonna have to get around the lap down traffic once again as it don't cost no green to tap that screen. I love it. 5 to go. That's a good saying there, Jason Bice. I might have to steal that one from you. As we get about 5 to go here at Knoxville, we'll move over to the Eldora Speedway as Kyle Brennan continues to work to the bottom. More lap down traffic of the number 46 of McCann as you got 4 to go this time by as T-Clem rolls the bottom shelf. More lap down traffic of the number 46 of Robert McCann as he is here this afternoon. He's got himself a lead called Race Nation on the side of that door. Glad to have him here with the SLR show. Make sure you guys want to place a race. Check out Race Nation there for you guys. If you guys cannot race the SLR stream, you can probably go over there and go racing. As you get about the 2 to go, looks like T-Clem and Kyle Brennan are absolutely continue to run the same lap times as Kyle Brennan's going to see the 2 to go in the year this time by. Ooh, Kyle Brennan's got a little bit of lap down traffic to deal with here once again. Maybe get the air taken off of him, might slow him down a little bit, but maybe too little too late as Kyle Brennan's going to run the big old slider line, get into some lap down traffic, white flag going to be in the air. So we'll have a green the checkered race here with 11 cars on the speedway. As Kyle Brennan might just be able to slow roll the bottom as he's got McCann at number 46 to the outside. Last trip here for the 39 of Kyle Brennan. He'll be able to roll to the bottom shelf, clear the lap down car, and give it up for Kyle Brennan at number 39. He will get it done. The 97 to T-Clem. Chris Edwards will finish a lap down. He'll go to Nick Miller, your top 3. Come on down, top 3. Gentlemen, moving on to Eldora Speedway. That'll be coming up next. Anybody in the race here, feel free to come on down. Great job on the green, white, checkered. Green the checkered, boys. Great job. Great job indeed, everybody. Green the checkered, 11 cars. And hold for me real quick. Miller, go ahead and park up there. That'll work. I can make it work. Don't worry. Yeah. Nick Miller slow rolled and T-Clem was already ready to get out of the car, and I can make that work right there. So let's go ahead and get Eldora started to get ready to load up, and we'll see what we get. As we'll see if Kyle Brennan's going to join us here on the SLR Discord to get his tag and title. We haven't heard from Kyle Brennan in a long time. If not, we'll move to the Eldora Speedway. I think we will. There he is. Kyle Brennan, your winner in the 39B. Win number 7 here at the SLR show.
Yeah. Oof. Felt like it's been a decade since I last won.
Well, I mean, competition's been kind of stiff here recently, and not a bad race for a green the checkered show.
Yeah, I mean, that race, I honestly just turned off my relative and turned off my standings and everything, and just kind of just drove.
Well, just drove, you did. Got into the lap down traffic a little bit, and was able to clear him, but you had T-Clem all over you, and then pretty much after about 5 laps to go, you were gone.
Yeah, I mean, I ran this setup. I don't know, it's so old, but it works so good still. I mean, I can't really resist not, running it. I don't know. It comes in really, really good. I mean, late race, as you can tell, I was there there towards about halfway through the races when the setup just gets. I think it speeds up, which is, I mean, it's good for me, but
Well, I'll tell
yeah,
you.
that first lap car I got to, he was scaring me there for a little bit.
His first time here, man, but at least you were able to clear him, get ready, and go ahead and drive off into the sunset. Congratulations. We got Eldora loading up next, and who do you got to thank?
You obviously for hosting these again. Brennan Trucking, Cocky Floyd Consulting, KR1 Technologies, Reefer Hayco, Dowie Towing, Starry Ranch, and Wingler Trucking.
Well, we think
Velocity for Rep.
Velocity, is that the same company that's on the side of Keegan Sanders?
I
don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nick Camper's the one that makes them.
Okay. Well, then that might not be the same sponsor, but we have Eldora loading up as we speak. We thank you for coming out.
Yeah, thank you, Pete.
T-Clem, man, I think you done everything you could to get around that 39B. It almost felt like he had a mirror on his car.
He had that bottom rolling in 3 and 4, and I just could not hit the bottom. So, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Knoxville when it's super tacky, anyways. But it was a pretty fun race. I can't complain. Kyle's pretty good there, and I just tried some stuff with the setup and just felt like it lacked it a little bit.
Well, I watched in car with you, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, Kyle's doing a really good job just playing defense here. And you were running really hard in, trying to slide, trying to top, and man, it just looked like you couldn't have anything for him.
Yeah, I mean, I could have tried the bottom and all that, but you can't pass someone unless you're gonna move them. And Kyle usually races me pretty clean, so I wasn't gonna follow him and move him out the way. I was just gonna try to find a line that would work around him and try and make a race out of it.
And we'll go ahead and move into Eldora. And who do you got to thank?
Yeah, all the guys over at Clark Racing, Fusion Setups Shop, you for putting it on, everyone coming out here racing.
Hey, man, we'll see you hopefully at Eldora, green-white checker here in Knoxville. Couldn't ask anything better.
Yep, thank you.
Nick Miller, man, you scaring me. I was right at that church there around 12 o'clock to about 1 o'clock, man.
Getting close to you.
You're getting close to me. I was like, when you sent that picture, I was like, oh, crap, we were just there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, let's talk about this 21 machine. You and Keegan had a good race there for a little bit, and then it just kind of spread out on you.
Yeah, I kind of bumped the tire pressure down, hoping it would slick off, and I guess not many cars out there, so I kind of screwed myself there. But other than that, can't really complain. Top 3, first one in a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. You're really good at Lincoln Speedway. We know that. And what's it going to take to get this 21 even better?
I was running some different sets there for a while, and this one I kind of run my own, and seemed like I'm definitely better on a big track anyhow, but I think I need to get away from what I was running there.
Well, hopefully we'll see you at Eldora Speedways. That's loaded up and ready to go. And who do you get to think of the 21?
I just got to thank you for putting these on, and shout out to Chris Wharton. Usually we run together. He ain't in here tonight, but I'm sure he's watching somewhere.
Yeah. Well, we're eventually going to run into each other at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, thanks for coming out. We got Eldora loaded up, and we got a few takers in there, and I hope to see you there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, boss. Alrighty, well, let's head over to the Eldora Speedway, and that's loaded up and ready to go. Hot Laps has begun. And then after that, we'll head to Lucas Oil Speedway, as that will be our final event of the evening. And it looks like we so far got about 5 or 6 cars. So, again, if you guys want to head on over, please do. Again, it is B-Class 2009 here for the super late models. Really good night of racing overall as far as what we had. Pretty much really good racing for the begin. You know, the crazy finishes at Lima Land, the crazy finish at Lanier. It started to get even a little bit better at Cedar Lake. It started to settle down as far as the finishes. Cedar Lake had the most cautions of 3. Knoxville was green the checker. Now we're here at Eldora Speedway, and we will continue on here as Asa Dillon will be joining us. And it looks like we're going to get our field of cars, and then we going to go race, and we'll go to Lucas Oil, and we'll finish it off here tonight at the SLR show. Eldora Speedway for the super late models here this afternoon. Let's go ahead and track prep it up. Gentlemen, can I get you guys to run sliders in turn 3 and 4? Run that slider line, please. A deep slider in 3 and 4. A big old deep slider in 3 and 4 for some track prep. And can you guys run the middle in turns 1 and 2? Big sliders in 3 and 4, please, for some track prep. And can you guys run the middle in 1 and 2, please? Thank you. Got a few. Once I get a new wheel in your iRacing, Jimmy, go ahead and try it, man. It's okay. You know, went green the checkered at Knoxville. Some of your teammates are here. Chase Copeland showed up here. And it's all about having fun. A lot of people in the iRacing world, we can be very competitive. Yeah. But yet you still got to be able to have fun. If you're not having fun, then why you in iRacing to begin with? Once again, guys, big sliders in turn 3 and 4. If you guys are just joining us, sliders in 3 and 4, please, and run the middle in 1 and 2 for a little bit of track prep, guys. Thank you. Got a few other cars going to be joining in here this afternoon as Chris Edwards coming back for more. If they, Jimmy, if they have not joined the SLR Discord yet, please encourage them to do so. They can add me right here as a friend. And you can add me right there and you'll be good to go. Anybody wants to add me as a friend, guys, over there on the red, purple, and blue side, you can find a link somewhere in those pages. I will be, once again, starting to load in videos. If you guys were unaware, I made a vertical view for you guys on the black side of things. It's the first time I've done it, and so far it seems to be the fix of the issue. Once again, gentlemen, if you guys are just joining us here at Eldora, please run a deep slider in 3 and 4, please, and run that middle in 1 and 2. I'm going to see if I can get a different racetrack out of Eldora here this afternoon. Michael Hall going to be joining us here for the first time. Got a few guys. Braden Ringgold will be joining us as we may have enough cars for 3 heat races here at Eldora once again. I've still seen a lot of guys watching the stream here tonight. We appreciate everybody. 38,500 likes to the channel. I really appreciate everybody for double tapping that screen. That is, I don't have a screen tap or anything. That is a natural 38,500 taps. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming out and enjoying the racing, enjoying the action these guys do put on day in and day out. We also do host money races once a month. You guys will be able to check that out. We did do a couple of clips of that as well. An Eldora super late model show, 75 laps, only 2 yellows, and there was cars everywhere. And Jesse Newsom won the $100 out of that, and he lapped all the way up to 6th. We had a hard charger award and all that jazz and everything else, and man, I'll tell you, it was a really spectacular show. As Checker's flag is gonna wave here for our track prep / hot laps, and let's get at her, skedatter, as Brendan Bazell is gonna be joining us as well as we have our field of cars here tonight. All righty, let's get on it. So, Velocitia, got it. Good evening, Day. Welcome to the channel again. Good to see you this afternoon. Got a lot of new names and a lot of new faces. We got 3 heats here at Eldora. All right, gentlemen, 3 heats here at Eldora. Everybody makes a race. Everybody makes a show. If you know you're going to wreck the field, please take that EOL. I got you, Chris. No worries. No worries at all, man. Hey, at least you got...
Announcing late models or what?
I'm drunk driver, wrecked my car coming from Sugar Creek in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm unable to travel with the AAS, and the reason why I finished the AAS last year is because they were able to get me rentals from Matthew Porter. Yeah.
Matthew, like, bought it for you, or it was just his car he supplied?
It was Enterprise, like rental cars. Like Matt was supplying the money for him for me. Yeah, so it's kind of a bad deal, and I didn't have a car for the 2026 season, so yep, that's what happened. Alrighty. Alright, Austin, you got him anywhere in turn 3 and turn 4. Let's go out here and have a little bit of fun, boys. Other than that, all search one leader, no wave arounds, no quick repairs. You're all live broadcasting on 4 channels at SLR on blue, black, red, and purple. Other than that, guys, if you have not joined the SLR Discord, I highly encourage you to do so. We have votes for all the cars that we race. We vote every night that we do race, so make sure you guys join it. There's a beef channel in there too. Scream and shout, curse at each other and all that you want out there, and that's really about it. Good luck, gentlemen. So, Willard Clyde, we vote everything in the SLR Discord. We do run UMP modifieds. They are available. I just need people to vote for them. Mostly, we are a super late model and a pro late model crew. And 40,400 freaking likes to the channel. You guys are doing an awesome job. Double tapping on it. You're good, Asa Dillon. We're good to go as our super late models are underway here at Eldora. Super duper late models as Austin Davis in the 19 is going to take the early lead. I've seen Jack Gross get way tight. You're good, Asa. You got until the feature. 8 out of 7, make it 7 to go here for these super duper late models at Eldora. Again, we made the weather a little bit different. We'll see how this is all going to go down. Braden Ringgold joins in the Flow Race in Majula St. number 8 machine. As he'll go to the bottom side, he's got the number 21, Nick Miller, to the outside. Why is that top ticker bar on? Usually it breaks as these guys are racing in turns 1 and 2. Nick Miller to the top shelf. Typical Eldora racing line as it's Austin S. Davis in the full send, number 19, still your race leader at halfway to go. Halfway to go for the super duper late models here this afternoon is Nick Miller at number 21. Meanwhile, the number 8 machine of Braden Ringgold joins us here, and he's tracking down the number 21 of Nick Miller, 5 out of 8. Oh boy, let's get at it, as Nick Miller's gonna bury the car in the wall. Ringgold clearly to the inside. He will slide him in 3 and 4, and Braden Ringgold will be able to take the second spot away. One mistake there for the 21 of Mr. Nick Miller at the number 2 of Asa Dillon, trying to get his car ready to go as he's got internet problems, as Austin S. Davis at 19 will lead the way. You got the 8 of Braden Ringgold with the 21 of Nick Miller. You got the 21 of Michael Hall and the 63 of Chris Edwards. Gonna be your field as Davis gonna be in the wall. 2 to go. And Day, yes you have. You missed 2 amazing finishes at the Lanier Speedway and the Lima Land Speedway. Don't you worry, I will clip them and post them, and you'll be able to rewatch them back. As tonight, it's going to be Austin S. Davis at number 19. He will be your winner. Second's going to go to Ringgold. It'll go to Nick Miller.
Thank you for the follow. Here, take this yellow
Michael
flag.
Hall. After that, it'll be the 63 of Chris Edwards and Mike Cal. I don't know how to say that. Kofi. If I said that right, Mike, please tell me. If I did not, I'm sorry. Thank you for the latest subscribe on the red side of things. As we got heat race number 2, going to get ready to line up here with the SLR show. Mike, if I said that right, please let me know. Let's get at her as we have our heat race number 2 going to get ready to line up. We'll see if anybody wants an EOL. Offer an EOL, just no, maybe so.
Peter, what are you live on?
Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook.
What's it under on Facebook?
SLR0XX. Alrighty, let's get at her. All right, Robert, you can fire anywhere in turn 3 and 4. Anywhere in 3 and 4.
Thank you for the follow. Here,
Thank you
take
for the
this yellow
follow,
flag.
Bailey Cardwell, as we are ready to get at it. That's Robert McCain in the number 46 ride from Race Nation. Official will start on the pole.
You better get out the way. Here
To
comes
the
the
outside is
rain.
number 13
Blue and
of
yellow, move
the
over.
Velocity, number 13 of Keegan Sanders. You have the number 11. That's going to be Kindertosh from the McSizer Pipeline. To the outside to be the Bradley Trucking, number 2 of Jared Wharton. You got the 5150 of the number 22 of Harrison
Thank
Dill.
you for stopping
and
and
the
liking the
Cushing
stream.
Cartel, the number 14. That's going to be Lane Foyles, BSN Racing, and how about Bosch Gaming? What is going on with the rate of 6 to the channel as you guys are getting ready to watch heat race number 2 for the Super Late Models here for the Eldora Speedway. Whoops. If I can get my cameraman to work here a little bit as McCann in the 46 as he's going to get a little tight up with turn number 2. The 14 of Lane Foyles. Slide job inbound in turn 3 and 4. You got a new leader, the 14 of Lane Foyles. Lane Foyles, you got the number 11 of Mr. Keegan Kindertosh, and the 11 will be the Keegan Sanders number 13. Robert McCann in that number 46 machine as he'll fall back into the 4th spot after starting on the pole. Jacob, thank you for the latest follow as these guys continue to race in turns 3 and 4. What's going on, Team Gaming? We're doing all right so far as the 14 of Lane Foyles will be your new race leader as Team Gaming into the channel. Halfway to go here this afternoon as Kindertosh on the 11th to the top shelf. Lane Foyles still driving away that number 14 machine to the outside. It's typical Eldora Speedway as you got the 11 of Tosh. Going to take a look at the inside. No dice ever this time around. 5 out of 8 here this afternoon. That's the number 46. That's going to be Robin McCann. He's going to try to cut down line as he's back at it once again. He had a lot of fun at the Knoxville Speedway, and we welcome back once again. Lane Foyles continues to drive away in this one in that Forward Industries. Cushion Cartel number 14 as he buried the right rear off the wall. And here comes the 11 of Kindertosh. Does he smell? Does he get him? Does he get to him as Foyles once again going to bury the car in the wall? 2 to go. 2 to go to get about 2 car lengths between Lane Foyles and Kindertosh with the white flag going to be flown this time around as Foyles might have some handling problems on the race car as the 11 reeled him in for 2 more sets of corners as Tosh to the top shelf. Here's the Lane Foyles 14. This time he doesn't get it into the wall. Last chance here for the 11 of Tosh. It's Lane Foyles to the inside one more time up the hill. Give it up for the 14 of Lane Foyles, Kindertosh, Jared Wharton, Keegan Sanders, and Robert McCann in that number 46 machine. That'll be your finishing order for heat race number 2. We're going to get ready to line up for heat race number 3. Oh man, Dave Woe with the latest subscribe to the channel over there on the red side of things. Thank you for coming out and watching some of the super late models here on iRacing. Offer EOLs. Brandon Bazell in the 53 out of Speed Ranch will be taking 1.
Peter, why don't you play, bub?
I don't have a wheel and pedals.
I'll take one. I'll take one. If you had wheels and pedals, would you play?
I don't know, maybe. I like hosting and practicing and watch you guys put on a show. It's just weird. Don't judge me. Alrighty, inside and outside lanes, go ahead and move on up. Jack Gross in the 12, you will be our leader. Tyler Lacey, Brendan Bazell. Bazell, you took an EOL, right? $110 past the 53. 16 you may follow in behind that 14. Everybody pass that green and black car. Let's go! Everybody pass that 53. Chase, you can pass that car in front of you. Yep, there you go. Go to the inside. Jacob with 2 game controllers to the channel. What's going on, Jacob? Welcome to the SLR show. Dave Well 8, thank you for coming out as well. How about 2 game controllers from Jacob into the channel as heat race number 3 is going to get ready to line up. Jack Gross It'll be Mr. Cardwell in the 07 as our super late models are underway here with Eldora. And Tyler Lacey just going to destroy the fence on his own. Is he going to be able to get off the speedway in time? As we continue on here, racing as Jack Rosen at number 12 will be your race leader. As you got Chase Copeland in the 110, who's got the most wins here for the SLR show. As he going to get to the inside, Cardwell to the top shelf. That's Cardwell in the 07, side by side on the 3 and 4. It has day. As you got the number 1 of Copeland to the inside, as that battle continues on. As the 14 of Tyler Lacey drilled the wall. As Cardwell and Copeland will go to war. As the 07 of Cardwell to the inside. How about Chase Copeland to the top shelf? Cardwell finding the bottom shelf, shuts the door on Chase Copeland. Halfway to go over heat race number 3. Jacob once again with the game controllers in the chat. Can you give him a hashtag Jacob? As the race is going to get a little dirty as Copeland and Cardwell make some contact out of the front stretch. Jack Rose driving away in that number 12 machine, your race leaders. We continue to watch the 07 of David Cardwell as Cardwell's going to be rolling the bottom. Meanwhile, the 110 of Chase Copeland right there behind them as you get about 3 to go here for the Eldora Speedway. Battling continues on here for the back of the field with Brendan Mazzell in the 53, the number 16 machine of Dustin Sprates as he can turn. Yeah, we're still racing Sakura as the guys continue to roll through the outside. 2 to go this time around. Battle for the race lead is Jack Rose in the number 12 as it's going to be Chase Copeland and Cardwell. Once again, they're going to go 3 wide in the middle of 3 and 4. Jack Rose on the top shelf. Cardwell in the bottom shelf on the 07. White flag going to be in the air. Cardwell finding the bottom side of the speedway up at turn 1 and 2. Copeland's going to say, hold my beer. White flag waves, checkered flag for Jack Rose in the 10. It'll go to Copeland, Davin Cardwell. It'll go to... Why did I say Davin? It's David. Dustin Sprates and Brendan Mazzell going to be your finishing order. We're going to get ready to get at it. You're good, Sakura. You are good indeed. 2 minutes of grid, 50 laps, 18 cars going to make the start, and we'll have one more event here tonight at the SLR show. What up, Dave 108? Thank you for coming out. He's got his cooler full of ice cold beer. Got one more landed at Lucas Oil tonight. Alrighty. So that's actually, is that, okay, hold on, hold up. Hold up. I guess that's his dad's name. Gotcha. Offering EOLs on the field. Everybody made the race. Everybody made the show. You got it, Chris. Anybody else want that EOL penalty?
I'll take one.
You got Asa. Bailey, is that you in the 07? It says David.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm just making sure I have the right Cardwell. There's like 17 of you out there.
Yeah, we used to play this game all the time. I just got this game back like 2 weeks ago. But it's a dad's name because it was his account. I gave my account to my brother, but he switched his name over.
Yeah, you can probably send them an email and they'll be able to switch that up for you.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah, what's up, Taylor?
Does your water taste good?
Oh, yeah. It's actually salt water. It's actually a way to stay hydrated. All right, gentlemen, all starts on the leader anywhere in turn 3 and anywhere in turn 4. That means the 19 can fire anywhere at that point. Gentlemen, the pit exit is closed during green flag conditions. Please do not use it unless you are totally broken and you can get in there. I get too many yellow flags of guys trying to get it in there. So if you miss your setup or whatever, just please run laps until we get a yellow flag, please. Other than that, don't stop on the speedway. Go racing. Double file, 1 to green this time by, boys. Here we go. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to go as our super duper late models are ready to get at her as we are green here with the Eldora Speedway. Randy Hardy, thank you for the latest like and share. Thank you for the like and share. Samuel Roberts, thank you for the latest share as well as our super duper late models are underway here at the Eldora Speedway. Racetrack's gonna change. There's still a lot of moisture on this surface yet as we ran the heat races during the day, and now you can see during the night. Dave, there could be a Discord link in my YouTube somewhere as we have our first yellow on the flag. Gonna be for Chris Edwards in the 63 as he broke his right front on his own. He was the one I saw. So Chris Edwards in the 63 is going to go up and bury the right side of the race car in turns 1 and 2, and that'll be his first EOL penalty. Yellow flag for Chris Edwards. He tried to get it in after he broke his right front off of turns 1 and 2. Gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and double file them up. We're going to go 1 to green this time by. We'll go ahead and double file them up. We'll go 1 to green this time by, gentlemen. There she blows, boys. So it looks like Chris Edwards, hopefully he's got that car repaired and ready to go. Chris, if you can make it. If not, I'll see you at the next one. So we'll see if Chris Edwards is going to be able to make it back out. I did delay it a little quick because of a 1-car accident, so we're not doing our own thing. It looks like Chris is going to be unable to rejoin as the green light hits on, and we are back at it. We're underway. You got lane on this one, Austin? Alrighty, we're gonna find out as our first car out of this one here tonight will be Chris Edwards, as he just started racing here, just literally last race at the Knoxville Speedway. Unfortunately, he's gonna be the first car out of this one here at Eldora. Racetrack's looking pretty spicy as Jack Rosen at number 12 and Ringgold in that number 8 machine really had to get on the brake binders as there's a lot of slicing and a lot of dicing. How about Bailey Cardwell in the 07 machine as he continues to run his way as we got 42,000 likes to the channel here for the SLR show. As racing continues, they'll go 3 wide in the middle with 3 and 4. Look at Bailey Cardwell trying to roll the hot bottom. He's got the 110 to chase Coleman to the outside as racing continues, as the battle for the race lead is going to get good as well. How about the number 14 Elaine Foyles and Austin Davis joining us in that number 19 machine as they battle for the race lead, 7 out of 50. Good racing here for the second spot is the 11 of Kinder Tosh. Oh, him and Cardwell. Oh, they get linked together. Oh, can he save it? He does. And Chase Coleman on the binders as well. And what a save. Bailey Cardwell in the 07 and Kinder Tosh made some contact. And the 110 of Copeland tried to make a big move. And Brendan Mazzell with a save in the number 53. 9 out of 50 here for the Super Late Models here for the Eldora Speedway. They're 3 wide coming off of turn 1 and 2. And it's still going to be all Davis in that number 19. Lane 4 is going to try to work to the bottom side of the speedway. They're 3 wide here for the third spot. After 12, the Jack Rose gets a good run to the outside. It'll be the number 8 machine. That's going to be Mr. Braden Ringgold out of the Flow Racing Majula Say number 8 ride. You got Bailey Cardwell in the 07 machine. It says David, but it's actually Bailey Cardwell who races out of the Volunteer Speedway. Nick Miller in the 21 trying to roll to the bottom as Kinder Tosh. Oh, he gets a little sideways, climbs the wall, and Kinder Tosh will be in the wall. He will stop for our second yellow flag. Caution flag for the 11 of Kinder Tosh. He's got a whole right side of that race car. It looks like he hit that little bit of a bump off of turn number 2. If you guys don't know, there's a little bit of a bump that comes off the edge here. We'll see. As Copeland's right there to the inside. I know there's a little bit of a bump that's right here. Car gets abruptly sideways. No, he's going to come up in there, and Copeland's going to give him the old right rear quarter panel, and that's going to go ahead and send it across as Copeland will grab his EOL penalty, and we will stay at it. EOL is going to be for Copeland. He did come up and make that contact on the left front of Kindertosh, would put him into the fence, and then it broke his right front. So EOL for Chase Copeland. What's going on, KF Racing? Good to see you here this afternoon as we're under yellow flag conditions here for the second time. As the 11T of Kindertosh got a lot of damage on that race car. Now, he's got to have a front nose cone on that car. If not, we're going to go ahead and call it a day for him as well. The number 2 of Ason Dillon's going to come down to the hot pits, try to get some work done on that race car as well, as we're going to restack them, re-rack them. Harrison Dillon at number 22 doesn't have no right front damage on that car as well. So crews attending to some of those race cars. Double file 1 to green this time by. Alrighty, we'll take a look at the 11 of Kindertosh. He has no nose piece on that car, no anything on that, so we're gonna have to give old Kinzer the black flag here this afternoon. Just too much damage after the contact between him and Copeland, as his night is over with, as Copeland is on his EOL penalty. Remember, Chase, you are on the EOL penalty, just so you know. As Harrison Dill, he's gonna park his race car as well, and we are back at it. 13 out of 50 here for the Super Duper Late models, as our second yellow flag will wave. 13 out of 50 as the 14 of Lane Foils. Wow, that's a wow! What a slide job as Jack Gross is able to hit the brake pedal, and man, that was a scary slider in front of the whole entire field. As you got Braden Ringo in that number 8 machine, Bailey Cardwell in the 07, a real-life late model driver hits the brake pedal and gets a little left side damage on the 8 of Ringgold. As Bailey's got a fast race car, he's going to get to the outside. You got the number 2 rider, Jared Wharton. Nick Miller in that number 21 machine, as I got a 14 car into the fence line. I believe that's going to be Tyler Lacey. And Lacey's going to go ahead and get it off the racetrack, and we will stay green. Thank you, all in the back bumper to the number 16 machine, and they made a lot of contact, and his car went straight up the fence, as you got Bailey Cardwell and Ringo getting together, 17 out of 50. As Bailey Cardwell in the 07 continues to battle with the 8-rod, that's going to be Mr. Braden Ringgold. Ringgold to the top shelf. Bailey Cardwell back to the inside, and they continue to race as Nick Miller and number 21 will close in. As it's still going to be Austin Davis, your race leader. Meanwhile, Lane Foles and Jack Rose single file nose the tail off of turn 3 and 4 as guys continue to slice and dice as the 13 of Sanders right through the middle. Here comes the 110 of Chase Colvin to the outside, as that's going to be the Velocitia number 13 of Keegan Sanders, as he's going to roll to the bottom shelf with the 110 of Copeland back to the outside as a single file nose to tail. Typical Eldora Speedway racetrack. With about 30 yet to go. Copeland's going to throw a slide job. Now he's going to try to keep it on the bottom in turn number 2 and see if there's any grip left. As Nick Miller's going to get in the wall, Copeland's going to get a piece of him, and Copeland's going to drive right back down to the inside. As Sanders in the 13 right there behind him, as Copeland will drive back up into the 5th slot after 6th slot after the 21 of Nick Miller back to the inside. They'll track race down to the backstretch. Nick Miller to the inside, the 13 of Sanders right to the top shelf, side by side off of turn 3 and 4, and I see the battle for the race lead. It's going to get really good as somebody named Robert McMahon is going to pull his race car in. We thank you for getting them out of here, as Austin Davis got a whole lot of Lane Foils battle for the race lead. Lane Foils in the 14. Davis going to get into the wall, and Lane Foils found the brake pedal and avoid to get it into the back bumper of him. We got 24 out of 50. You'll see cross flags next time by. As Lane Foils continues to bury his right rear quarter panel in the wall, not once, twice, 3 times. Austin Davis does the same thing. He's going to get caught. Lane Foils with a slide job in turn 3 and 4. You'll have a new leader at halfway to go. It's going to be Lane Foils. One mistake there for Davis as the race continues. The number 12 of Jack Rose going to be for the third spot, and Braden Ringgold. How about Bailey Cardwell in the 07 machine? As he's going to slow roll the bottom of a turn number 4 as you get about 25 to go at Eldora Speedway on 2 yellow flags here tonight for our Super Duper Late Model Division. Hey, thank you for the latest follow. As it's going to be the 14 of Foils, your new leader, just past the halfway mark. Single file, know the tail at Eldora Speedway. As the number 16, Jeremy P40, think of the latest follow as well. As we get about 24 more to go here this afternoon. You got the 53 of Brendan Bazell on the outside wall. Ason Dillon somewhere in the process as Bailey Cardwell continues to run to the bottom. Chase Copeland, perfect timing with the slide job. As Cardwell ran the bottom, Chase Copeland just drove a huge slider and he's able to clear him. As they got the 07 to Cardwell to the inside, they'll go door to door once again, but it's going to be the old number 110 of Chase Copeland. He'll move up into the 5th spot as the 8 rider Braden Ringgold in the 4th spot. The number 12 of Jack Gross. That'll be the battle for the top 3. Copeland finding the middle side of the speedway is number 8 Ringgold right there behind Jack Gross. And I believe the tires have gone away on that number 12 machine as Copeland's going to leave a gap between him and Jack Gross. Gross going to try to throw a slide job right across the 8's nose as he goes to the outside. Copeland, and we got a yellow flag. Yellow flag in the air for the number 16 of Dustin Sprates. And Sprates is going to be with a broken right front at number 16. And the 3rd yellow flag waves. Dustin just comes up, collects the wall all by himself. And that'll be his first DOL penalty. And I believe Dustin will have too much damage on the right front. All right, boys, we're going to go ahead and double file these cars up. That is a single car crash. 1 to green this time around. 1 to green this time around. All right. My bad, gentlemen. Pace trucks in 1 and 2. Pace trucks in 1 and 2. Down the back stretch now. Now. There you go. Double file them up. 1 to green this time by, gentlemen. So Dustin unfortunately breaks his own right front. Single car wreck will get him off the speedway. And we are going to get right back at it. 32 out of 50 here for the Super Late Models at Eldora Speedway. And we are back at it. We're underway. Yeah, there are a couple of newcomers here for the SLR show. It's all good, man. It's all good. We thank you for coming out and racing. As you got Chase Copeland and company going right back at it. And Copeland will take the 3rd spot away from Jack Gross. As Gross going to run to the bottom, they'll bang doors. And Gross in the 12. And Copeland, Bailey Cardwell, stuck his car between him and Ringgold in the 8. Now we got Jack Gross all but spun in turn 3 and 4. And somehow we are still green. Thank you, Dave Wu. I do it all the time. Jack Rose got his car high. The 07 of Bailey Cardwell. We got a big old yellow. Caution flag waves. Nah, it's not Chase. It's this here. As Jack Gross going to come up from the bottom of the track. As the 12 machine, he's coming up, just comes all the way up the track, gives old Bailey a big old door, and everybody else stacks it up as Jack Gross going to go to the tail of the field. So there you go. That's going to be our next yellow flag as Cardwell's going to try to limp that car in there if he can. Hey, Bailey, don't do that. Don't do that, Bailey. I get you're mad. Don't do that. Why? Oh boy. So Bailey Cardwell in the 07 is going to try to get that right front put back on that race car. As we're going to get stacked and wrecked once again. As the 14 of Lane Foils and Company. As the 110 of Chase Coleman going to be in the 2nd spot. Gentlemen, remember, there is an SLR beef chat. Please use it. Double file, 1 to green throughout the field. I repeat, double file, 1 to green throughout the field. Remember, gentlemen, anything happens on the speedway, use the SLR beef chat. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's get at her. I do. Exclamation point Discord there, Dustin. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, go ahead. as Lane Foils fires as Mr. Bailey Cardwell's unable to finish as he's got a broken right front, and Braden Ringo got caught up in that as well. They don't get back out, and we are back at it. We are back to green flag conditions. 16 yet to go here for the Super Duper Late Models tonight at the Eldora Speedway. And yes, Dave, I do it all, boy. At 19 of Austin S. Davis gets into the wall. That opens the door for the 53 of Brennan Mazzell. As Mazzell gets up to the outside of the Speedway. You got the number 13. That's going to be Keegan Sanders and company as we continue on racing here this afternoon. 15 more to go here tonight as Lane Foles in the 14 will lead the way at Eldora. 15 to go. The 110 of Chase Coldplay. Thank you, Dustin. I got you right here, boss. As we continue on here tonight, remember to use the SLR beef chat, please. If you guys do something happens on the speedway, do it for yourself, as we got another yellow flag for Jack Gross in that number 12 car once again. Oh, the 19 of, the 19's going to get the wall. The 19 is going to get the wall. This is caution flag number 4. Austin Davis just kills the outside wall, breaks the right front. Jack Gross is as he comes off the corner. Jack Gross gets into him, and then that car just goes straight into the fence after contact. After he already got broken, the 12's going to get involved as well. And that's going to be our next yellow flag. Let me just make sure that right front was broken before he sent it off into oblivion into the wall. Jack just got right into him after the contact. I don't think that right front looks too broken to me. Oh no, he just straight sent himself to oblivion after the contact. Copy. Alrighty, we're gonna try this again. Alright, boys, let's go ahead and get these cars double filed up, 1 to green. We're gonna go double file, we're gonna go 1 to green. Looks like after contact with the 12, it looks like the gentleman that left immediately, Austin S. Davis, drove it straight into the fence after contact with the 12 of Jack Gross. After he buried the car in the wall, and he did not have a broken right front tire. Double file, 1 to green this time around. Gold Ale Jack's night is over with in that number 12 machine, and we're gonna finish this Eldora Speedway with a disappointing 7 cars. But hey, you know what? We're back at it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Dave. That's exactly what I see. As you got the number 14 of Lane Full still going to be out in front. Meanwhile, the 110 of Chase Copeland. And that's with the 53. That's going to be Brendan Mazzell and Jared Wharton. Going to be the top 4. As you got the number 21. That's going to be Nick Miller. After that's going to be the number 13 machine. That's going to be Keegan Sanders. And the number 2 machine. That's old Ason Dillon. We started 17 cars. And unfortunately, you know, those extra yellow flags and things like that, it kind of did our thing. What up, Dylan Wynn? Good to see you. As we get about 10 to go, we're going to get a shootout here this afternoon. Copeland in the 110 with a 14 of Lane Foils as we got 10 to go. 10 to go here for the Super Duper Late Models tonight as Lane Foils in the 14. Meanwhile, the 110, that's going to be Chase Copeland. As Copeland's going to be able to get to the inside of lane, not this time. You got 2 cars rolling the middle side of the speedway. That's Brendan Mazzell, and you will have Jared Wharton in that number 2 machine. And the funny thing is, they're actually a little bit faster than Chase Copeland this time. But the 14 of Lane Foils back to the outside. Buries the right rear quarter panel on the wall with the 110 of Copeland. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 53 of Brendan Mazzell as they continue to race through the middle of 3 and 4. The number 2 of Jared Wharton. They got about 8 to go. Can Chase Copeland. He's not very liked right now between a couple of drivers in this race, as they were in the Discord there, or if they're in the chat talking about it, but hopefully they'll be able to beef that out there in the SLR Beef channel. As Lane Foles on the 14, meanwhile the 110 of Chase Coleman for the second spot, buries the car into the wall. You got about 7 to go. The 53 of Brendan Mazzell and Jared Wharton will have a good race for that 3rd spot. As Brendan Mazzell going to go up to the outside with the 2 of Jared Wharton down to the back stretch. You got the 5 to go this time around. Somebody want to give me a high five as we got Lucas Oil Speedway coming up next, and Lane Foles continues to drive it away here at Eldora Speedway. 53 of Brendan Mazzell. You got the Chua Jared Wharton as he'll go down to the backstretch one more time. Mazzell going to go to the outside of the speedway. Jared Wharton going to close in a little hot off of turn number 3 as Copeland slowly closes in as you get about, a half a second between the two as Lane Fools once again burying the car in the wall as Copeland's about a tenth quicker that last lap time. And there he goes, continuing to bury the car into the wall with 3 to go. Ken Chase, Copeland, Mark Charge, thank you for the latest follow. Welcome to the channel. As it's Lane Fools in the 14, can Copeland close in? Foyle's going to try to work the middle line. Copeland's going to try to get some grip down on the inside. Mark Charge, once again, thank you for the latest share. You got the 2 to go as Lane Foyles once again continues to bury the car on the outside of the wall. He did it once again. Copeland's going to be able to close in even closer. White flag and Foyles continues to bury the car. Can Copeland catch in as he's got old butt a 0.3 of a gap? Lane Foyle's going to lose it one more time. Copeland might be setting up for the last slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Lane Foyle's up to the wall. Copeland and Foyle's going to bury the car but survives. It'll be Foyles, Copeland, Brendan Mazzell, your top 3. Lucas Oil Speedway is coming up next, gentlemen. Top 3 down to the front stretch, please. As Lane Foyles in the 14 will survive in this one. And we'll head on over to the Lucas Oil Speedway for our final event of the evening here at SLR. And we'll be right back live on Thursday with some more racing action. It could be super late models. It could be UMP modifieds, big block modifieds, 358 modifieds, 410 sprint cars, you name it. But we got one more left here this afternoon, and it'll be at the Lucas Oil Speedway here tonight. We thank everybody, all the likes and the taps, 47,500 likes on the black side of things, a great audience across all the other platforms that we are on as well. So we'll go ahead and get this loaded up and ready to get at it, and then we will get this Lucas Oil loaded up and be ready to go. Austin did call it. There you go. So that one's going to be loaded up. Lucas Oil Speedway will be our final event here tonight. How about Lane Foyles in the number 14?
What's up?
Good race, boss.
Thank you.
Well, you pretty much passed for second, and after that, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, I was very nervous towards the end.
Why?
I had no tire left whatsoever. The car was very loose going in the corner, and I thought it was over.
Well, it wasn't quite over here at Eldora, and this 14 car banged it off the wall so many times. I don't even know how you have a spoiler and a right rear quarter panel left.
Me neither.
Let's talk about this 14.
Just winning a race and won my heat race. I got the lead on the first lap, won the heat race, and then went out, started second. Me and the Austin dude had like a crazy slider battle at the start of the race, and then I passed him on I think it was a restart. I passed him and then got to the lead and was leading every lap, and the cautions just kept coming out, and that's when I thought it was done for me. But I saw Chase Copeland was behind me, and I was like, he's probably gonna catch me or slide me here, and I'm gonna be done for. But we made it. So
I'll tell you what, you made it indeed. And, you know, we had a couple of new guys come in here with broken right fronts, not quite used to how things work. And, you know, that happens. They're trying to learn just as much as everybody else is. But we got Lucas Oil coming up next. Great job on the win. Who do you got to thank?
Ford Industries, Cushing Cartel, J. Mitch Sliders, Trent Mathis Racing, and Waylon O&B, Trent Mathis, Logan Johnson, and you for putting these deals on.
Hey, nice job for coming out here and racing. I'll see you at Lucas Oil. That is up next.
Thank you.
Chase Copeland, boy, you did not make any friends here at Eldora.
Yeah, I want to start off apologizing to the 12 car. The first door going into 1 was completely on me. I tried to back out of enough to give him the spot back, and then when we went into 3, I fully expected him to run middle, and when he went and cut down, he checked up really hard going into 3, and I tried to get on the binders for him, but I apologize to him. I think he had a teammate in the race. He came up and smacked me in the left front and told me I was a bad boy and gave me some nose damage, so I guess all's fair in love and war, but Yeah, I mean, all in all, fun. Besides, you know, the caution I call is car high in the 11 car, and need to apologize to him too. I had no idea he was up there. I really thought I cleared him, but yeah. Besides that, all in all, really great race. It's Eldora gets up around the top, and Lane just had the better car at the end. I think I used my stuff up a little too much, kind of coming from the back after that first EOL, but you know, we were able to come up to second, and like I said, Lane just was definitely the better driver and had the better car in this one.
Yeah, he just used the right rear quarter panel of the wall a little too better than you, I would say.
I think so, yeah. And I pride myself. I think I'm pretty good around the top here in Eldora, but I wasn't in this one, so.
It's all good. It happens. Not bad for a second spot, and we appreciate you for coming out. I got Lucas loading up. Who do you got to thank?
Same as always, all the guys over at Majula C Speed Shop for keeping us fast. All of our homies over at Midwest Sim Sports, Aces and Eights for the sick wraps, and you for putting on the shows, man.
Hey, man, thanks for coming out and racing, man. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Brandon Bazell in the 53, man. Good podium, up 12 spots from your starting position, and a couple of yellows in this from a couple of new cats, but not too terrible.
Yeah, it was looking a little bit rough in the beginning with me starting so far back and everybody rubbing. I was for sure thinking I was gonna get taken out.
Yeah, it got a little interesting, I would say.
And that's one way to put it. But in the heat, I took the EOL just because I didn't get any practice time, so I threw my race set on just to get a feel for it before the feature.
Well, you've been here for a little bit minute, and I mean you've raced here countless of times now, and you were new once. What is some maybe advice you would give to maybe some of these newer guys trying this out for the first time?
Well, for me, I just started off taking all the EOLs until I started finishing in like the middle of the pack pretty consistently. And then after that, I just kind of kept trying it, starting wherever.
Well, we thank you for coming out as Lucas Oil's loaded up and ready to go. And who do you got to thank in the Speed Ranch number 53?
Speed Ranch, Greg Throne, Mason Day, and you for putting these on.
Hey, man, we thank you for coming out here and enjoying the racing with us on a fine Wednesday.
I'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one, boss. Thank you. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get out of here at Eldora Speedway before the Ohio State Police come out and get us. Most yellows out of here, but that's okay. We had some new cats in here that broke their raid fronts and, stopped on the speedway and just drew some of them yellows. But it did get rather interesting as I just watched Lane Foles just bury his right rear quarter panel on the wall, and Chase Copeland did get a little bit of help, but good run there for Jared Wharton and Brandon Bazell for your top three. And let's go ahead and send it back up as, you know what I'm talking about, Dave Wu, as we have Lucas Oil Speedway, our final event here tonight, about 9:30 this afternoon, and we'll see how many cars we get in. It might be a quick one, quick, easy out the door. Looks like not a whole lot of tickets for our super late models, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and run the race out as is, and just go ahead and Zach it is. You got Zachary Metzner and Lane Akara, Landon Francis, Nick Miller. If it's a 6-car race, it's a 6-car race, and we're almost at the 59,000. Oh, 59. I see 48. You said 59. I'm saying 59,000 likes. You got to be kidding me, Jay Scrub. Anyway, we got 6 of them. We'll run them, and we'll just go ahead and have them go at it here for the super late models. Now, if you guys have not by now, I know a lot of people ask about bans. I do not discuss bans live. I do not. Send me a message privately or whatever. We may or may not talk about it. And that's really about it, and that's how that goes. But we have 6 super late models here tonight. You're good. You're good. Listen. I get heated in the moment. I get it. I know iRacing is a little expensive KF racing. I know it really is, but I do have the load down on a quote unquote another simulator at some point. By the way, just saying. As we got 6 super late models here this afternoon. We'll see if they want to run it or not. Yeah, it's not cheap, man. It really isn't. Give you guys a vote. We only have 6 of us. We can either run it or pack up and have a day. Your choice.
Let's run it, brother.
Okay. Core Money! Welcome back, boss. Run it? Okay, I got 6 cars. We're going to run it. Zach Esco Armstrong. The 410 Nationals and all that are running, so and we'll run a 6-car race, Zach. I've done it before, man. So it'll be 1 heat race and a 150-lap feature with 6 cars. Landon France out there on the Speedway and Company. Oh, Landon, we figured out what the issue was. Your computer doesn't have enough memory to run Hammer Down. That's why it shut down on you. Core Money!
That's why it was, like, terrible and glitchy also.
Yeah, if you have, if you need help, I would start looking for some RAM or possibly, because that's going to help. Because the Hammer Down game that I had you test with me, it runs DirectX 12, and it takes a lot of memory to get that to run.
That'll go. Yeah, I'll look into it.
You're gonna need it anyway soon because of how iRacing's changing things too, and graphic-wise, you're gonna need it. Well, we got a 6-car heat race and a 6-car feature, and let's go ahead and send it. All right, guys, that's the 6 of us. You guys know how this goes. 8-lap heat, and we'll guys have a 50-lap feature.
How about you, Will?
Yeah, go ahead. So that's what we got. We have 6 cars here for our final event here with SLR, and you guys are just joining us. We really thank each and everybody out tonight. It's been an awesome stream, a very awesome audience. Core Money with the latest 21 GGs. Really appreciate everybody that has come out here and watched the racing here tonight. Yes, it is iRacing. Lane and Carlo is mainly disconnected. We are down to 4 cars now. Nick, go ahead and pull up to the outside there if you want.
If we've only got 4, I'd say ask your chat across streaming platforms and see if they want to watch or not.
I mean, it's up. I mean, they're hanging out. It's up to you, boys. I got 3 cars. I mean, yeah. I mean, do your thing.
Do we get contingency pay on this?
I don't have anything to give you.
Like some show-up money or something?
I mean, there's a disconnect button, boss.
We should get a free start pole of the heat next time you run.
Nah, we're already in, Jimmy, but I appreciate it. 4 cars here this afternoon. It's Nick Miller. You got the 11 of Kinder Tosh, the 53 of Brendan Mazzell, and you got the number 3. That's going to be Landon Francis. Welcome to the SLR show, everybody. 8 laps and a 50-lap feature. Best wreck competition. Nah. I tell you what we'll probably do is we'll make it a 25 lap or something like that and just kind of send it. We'll finish it off, get everybody out of here. As Nick Miller at number 21, you got the 11 of Kinder Tosh. It'll be the 3 of Landon Francis. The 53 at Brandon Mazzell. It's okay, Jimmy. How's she blowing? Well, we had some really good racing early, to start off the day, David. Really 2 good close finishes. TikTok is back to normal now since I made this vertical deal. I haven't got any problems with it tonight. So I'm going to start posting videos again and do our thing. As you got a battle here for the 2nd spot. Landon France at number 3 with the 11 of Kinder Tosh, and my wife is cooking something, and my goodness, it smells awesome. So it's Kinder Tosh in the 11 as Nick Miller is at the same church that I went to this morning, by the way. And you can come back again, David Ellis. We know you will. As we got about 6 out of 8, 4 cars. Great battle for the 2nd and 3rd spot. Kinder Tosh on the outside. The number 3 of Landon Franz on the inside. You got the 53 of Brendan Mazzell. 2 to go here for heat race number 1. And Nick Miller is going to be your race leader. After that's going to be the number 11 machine of Kinder Tosh and the number 3 of Landon Francis as they continue to battle out on the backstretch once again. Francis with a slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. The 11 make it 3 wide coming down to the front stretch for that 2nd spot. I'll tell you, man, you've just put it at the 50,000 likes to the channel, the whole entire community tonight, as Nick Miller, number 21, will be your winner. The 11 of Kinder Tosh, and number 3 of Landon Francis and Brandon Bazell. As Lena Caro left, I didn't see Zachary Mitzner join, so I think we're going to make this a 20-lap shootout. Let's get in, get out, and be done. Hey, guys, let's make this a 20-lap shootout. Let's get in and get out. How's that sound? Just set up for 20 laps, and I'll manually score you. We all cool with that? A 20-lap shootout and be done?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I don't want to waste y'all's times. You know what I mean? Alright, so due to the lack of cars, we are going to make this a
If we can finish this in 8 minutes, everybody can jump in the super open set.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be cool. Do you just want me to make it 15 laps then to make it better?
I think we could finish 20 in that amount of time.
I'll let you vote. 15 or 20. You guys let me know. Do you rather be on the safe side?
Yeah, let's just go 15.
Yeah, let's just do that. Set up for 15 laps, boys. We'll just do a 15-lap click shootout and then let you guys go on with your guys' day. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a 15-lap shootout. We got 4 cars, and they shouldn't wreck each other and do your thing. You know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and just crack it out of here, so we're not standing here watching 4 cars go at it. 15 laps, send it, and be done with it.
A little 15-lap heat race for $5 grand.
That'd be awesome now, wouldn't it?
Feels like we're at.
Yeah.
Feels like we're at Eldora.
Break out the checkbook, Pete.
All right, I'll drive yours personally to your house.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys know how this all goes. Good luck, guys. 15 laps. 15-lap shootout, boys, and then we'll just go ahead and do your all's thing. You know what I mean? Thanks for coming out. Thanks for racing all night tonight. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. You all know the drill. Alrighty.
How's the turnout? I just got home.
It's all good. Alrighty, let's get out of here.
I struggled through the first 3 races to get to the 3 tracks I thought I'd be good at, and then we ain't even gonna have a show for the last 2.
Hey, it is what it is, bud. Hey, you got.
So we're gonna put on a show.
Yeah, you got 15 laps. You guys are gonna be balls of the wall, tacky track. Come on now. All right, we're gonna make it a 15-lapper.
No.
15 laps of.
This thing may not turn, to tell you the truth.
15 laps of super duper late model action. 4 cars. Let's get at her. We're underway. 4 cars, 15 laps. It was scheduled for 50, but due to the lack of cars, we're just going to go ahead and send it. Nick Miller, net number 21, will be your race leader. You got the number 3 machine. That's going to be Landon Francis. You got the 11. That's going to be Kinder Tosh on the top shelf. As they continue to race in turns 1 and 2, big old slider. Kinder Tosh gets himself out of that nonsense, and Landon Francis will move into the 2nd spot. Kinder Tosh on the 11, the 53 of Brendan Bazell for a 15-lap shootout here this afternoon. We only had 4 cars show up here tonight for our final event, but that's okay. Guys, if you have not joined the SLR Discord by now, please ! Discord. Yeah, it's my last one, Jamie. And then also, if you guys on the black side of things want to join, add me as a friend. If you guys can't, you can add me as a friend at all deals here, and you can add me as a friend on Discord, and I got you guys all there as well. As we continue on here this afternoon, as our... Let's see this. I can't do that. Okay, just add me as a friend if you guys want to join the SLR Discord. I'll get you guys a link that way. As racing continues on, we got about 10 more to go here for this 15-lap shootout here tonight as the number 21 machine. That'll be Nick Miller. He's going to be able to hold off the charge of the number 3 of Landon Francis. Halfway to go. Halfway to go, gentlemen. As Landon Francis at number 3, meanwhile the 21 of Nick Miller, they'll go side by side off of turn 3 and 4. As the number 21 of Nick Miller will still be your race leader, 8 out of 50 for this 15-lap shootout. As Landon Francis is going to try to get a cut down on that number 21 of Nick Miller. Miller to the outside as the 3 of Francis will throw the slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. Nick Miller back to the inside, 9 out of 50. As you're about to see the halfway to go, going to be this time by Miller down to the backstretch. The 3 of Francis, slide job in 3 and 4. Nick Miller back to the inside. 5 to go. 5 to go here for the number 21 of Nick Miller. Back to the inside. Landon Francis to the outside. Francis. Oh, he sticks his nose where it don't belong, which allows the 11 of Kinder Tosh back to the inside. Great race here with 4 cars. 4 cars on the speedway, 15-lap shootout. Nick Miller in the 21. Look at Kinder Toss on the inside as he uses lap number 12 with 3 to go. 3 to go for the number 21 of Nick Miller. Oh, Landon's going to drive down the door, the 11 of Kinder Toss as they'll go door to door in the middle with 3 and 4 for 2 to go. 2 to go for the Super Late Models. Only 4 cars. Lucas Oil Speedway will have a 15-lap shootout. As the 21, that's going to be Nick Miller as he's going to go to the outside. Landon Francis in the middle of 3 and 4. White flag in the air. No, 2 to go. Yeah, white flag. White flag in the air this time around. Landon Francis goes up and doors the 11. Oh, no. Brandon Bazzel's going to finish him off in 3 and 4. Checkered, guys. Checkered. As it's going to go to Nick Miller, your race winner. Oh, my. Come on now, Nick. Oh, boy. Nick Miller's going to win the 15-lap shootout, and we are going to go ahead and check out of here this afternoon. Oh, man, what a day of racing, guys. We thank everybody that's come out to watch the stream here tonight. And any final thoughts of the evening as Nick Miller technically gets a win here on the books. We'll see if he joins us, but if not, it's okay. I could get it later. That does it tonight at the SLR show, boys. It really does. And we thank everybody that's come out to the stream and the channel and had some fun. Big raid from Bosch Gaming and Company for coming out here once again and, you know, raiding our channel and stuff like that. It's been an awesome night of racing here this afternoon. Any final thoughts before we check out of here tonight? Dagburn, thank you for watching. Oh, wait, no, Nick Miller's got a word. Nick Miller, you're a winner.
Yes, sir. What a race.
I was a race indeed, boss. So let's talk about that race there a little bit as you get win number 2 on the docks.
Yeah, kind of the 15 laps. I was kind of one to go, so I had it set up there for, I think you said originally 20 or 25 or somewhere around there.
Yeah, something like that.
So I just ran it and it stuck and took it, and yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, that was a heck of a race and a heck of a drive by you, sir. And who do you got to thank?
Just got to thank you for putting these on. The people that come out and watch every night, you've been getting a pretty decent crowd there, and yep, that's about it.
Hey, man, we'll see you tomorrow, man. We really will.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and bounce out of here tonight. And once again, man, we thank everybody for coming out to the SLR shows. And any final thoughts before we roll out? Randy Simmons, I got you. That is done tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow with all your racing needs, and that's really about it here this afternoon. Any final words? Alrighty. Well, we'll see you all tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern Time.